5 meters. Bib number 5.
And that's
bib number 3, Mallory Simpson, 5 meters.
Great way to start. 5 meters for Mallory Simpson on that jump. Great job, Mallory.
She's setting the bar.
Clear.
Next up, here we go. Tipping in, this should be Kendall Walker, bib number 5. Excuse me, that's bib number 8. That's Charlotte Linford. Sorry about that, Charlotte. Nice jump there.
Bib number 8, Charlotte Linford, distance 4 meters, hill is clear.
Hi, this is Joey.
4 meters for Charlotte Linford. Well done. Logan Van Overen next up on the bump jump.
I am.
Wow, really big pop for Logan there. Well done, buddy.
Hi, for who we need? Oh, great. Yes, it does. Absolutely.
Get you distance on Logan in just a
Bib number
second.
33, Nordic, Logan Van Overen, distance 7 meters, hill is clear.
7 meters for Logan Van Overen. That's our long jump for the night so far. Now we got bib number 5, Kendall Walker on alpine skis. Here we go, Kendall.
It's okay. I'm one of the announcers, so do you mind calling us back in the office tomorrow? Thanks so much. Okay, bye-bye.
Bib number 5, Kendall Walker, Alpine, 5.5 meters.
Kendall Walker putting those alpine skis 5.5 meters down the hill. Well done, Kendall. All right, next up.
What about Amalia?
Benderly? Liv Benderly?
What about
Liz
Amalia
Benderly?
still?
No, I don't think about it. Liz Benderly? Liv Benderly?
Elizabeth.
All right, that's a nice pop there from Ms. Benderly.
Bib number 12, distance 6.5 meters, hill is clear.
Hey, what bib number is that, Elizabeth? We can't tell.
That's bib number 12.
Thank you.
Next up, Alpine, bib 17, Amalia Stone.
Bib 17, Amalia Stone next up on the alpine skis. Raises her hand for permission and gets it from our coach there at the start.
Here comes Amalia. What a big pop. Great landing for Amalia. She's been around the block. What a hockey stop right there, too.
Bib number 17, Amalia Stone, distance 6 meters, hill is clear.
Wow, 6 meters for Amalia Stone. Elizabeth Benderly leading the way thus far at 6.5.
That looks like, that looks...
The bump, Louis Hansen Peters, number 9 is the
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
First round and second.
All right, so that'll be a wrap on the bump jump as the ski jumpers work their way back up to the top. Long jump of that round by Logan Van Overen at 7 meters, followed closely behind by Elizabeth Benderly at 6.5 meters, Amalia Stone at 6.0 meters, Kendall Walker at 5.5, Mallory Simpson at 5, and Charlotte Linford right in there at 4 meters. Great first jumps for all these athletes on the bump jump.
On the hill. Let's make some noise.
All right, too soon? Too soon? All right. Seriously though, we've got great jumping here. We'll work right our way through the bump jump. The bump jump list is a little bit low. A lot of people matriculating their way up to the 20 today. Congratulations to all the athletes.
It's that time of the season, right?
Regardless of where they're at.
It's that time of the season, folks, where these jumpers have been working so hard. Coaches reward them by getting bumped up, if you will, to the next size jump. Therefore, we've only got a few left on the bump tonight. Most of our jumpers will be on the HS20 competing tonight. And several, maybe a couple, few, at least one I know for sure, has been bumped from the HS20 up to the HS30.
Mallory Simpson in the start on the bump jump. Here we go. Big pop, Mallory. She asked for permission. It is granted. Mallory's going to give us a big pop here. Jump straight up into the air, down the hill. Well done,
What
Mallory.
a great jump. 5 meters on the first one for Mallory.
Bib number 3, Mallory Simpson, 6 meters.
Oh, yes, indeed. 5 meters on the first and 6 meters on the second for Mallory. What a great season.
That's 3 feet further down the hill. That's a big jump. Well done. Charlotte Linford.
4 meters on the first jump for bib number 8, Charlotte Linford.
Charlotte gets right into that in-run position, yeah?
Beautiful, nice tuck position. Look at that pop. Nice solid landing for Charlotte.
Yeah, just on the wood.
Bib number 8, Charlotte Linford, distance 6.5 meters.
Wow, what an increase there, Mr. Miller. 4 meters on the first and 6.5 meters on the second for Charlotte.
Logan Van Overen next up and move in motion here. 7 meters on Logan's first jump. Ooh, he really puts it into that one.
Can he top that 7-meter jump?
Logan Van Overen, 33, distance 7 meters.
Right on the number. The HS8 holds true. Right in there. Logan Van Overen getting every bit out of it. 7 on the first, 7 on the second. Well done, Logan.
That's about all that jump can hold tonight, Mr. Miller. 7 meters for Logan Van Overen, both jumps. Nice job.
I think Elizabeth Benderly might try and see if she can put that to rights.
I'd like to see old number 12 do it.
Lily, come here, we gotta do
Liz Benderly, here she is, in fact. 6.5 meters on Liz's first jump. Here she
Exceptional,
comes.
exceptional on the soccer field. Here comes Elizabeth Benderly. Big pop down that hill. I think she's pushing
Kendall's
7.
coming down in just a second.
Yeah, you should.
Bib number 12, Liz Benderly, distance 6.5 meters, hill is clear.
6.5 meters on both jumps for Elizabeth Benderly. 6.5
Very,
on the first
very
and second.
consistent. 6.5 on the first, 6.5 on the second.
I had put Charlotte Linford's jump in the wrong space. I didn't truly appreciate the improvement she had there.
Did you see that pop from Amalia Stone?
Just saw it
And
at the
look
end
at
there.
that hockey stop as well, spraying her friends.
Oh, did you?
Bib number 17, Amalia Stone, distance 5.5 meters.
6 meters on the first, 5.5 meters on the second jump for Amalia. What a night, what a season. Great job, Amalia.
All right, next to start is bib 5, Kendall Walker.
Here comes Kendall Walker. She is of the firm Walker, Walker, and Walker. Here's come Kendall. Oh, beautiful job, Kendall. We'll see her twin sister Kate here in a little bit. And then older brother Logan. Walker, Walker, and Walker.
Bib number 5, Kendall Walker, distance 4 meters. And that's a wrap on the bump.
Alrighty.
4 meters on that jump for Kendall Walker, and that'll put a wrap on the Walker wrap on the bump jump. Well done for Mallory Simpson, Kendall Walker, Charlotte Linford, Amalia Stone, Elizabeth Benderly, and Logan Van Overen.
Yes,
Congratulations
indeed.
to you all. We'll move the show over to the HS20.
All right, this is no better time now than to thank a few people to make this happen. This, of course, is a bronze annual support partner event. We want to give a big shout out to BAP and Big Agnes,
Authentic Mountain Apparel and Gear, the mother of comfort.
Cloud9 Integrated Systems,
An exceptional experience, full-service residential custom electronics design and integration company.
thanks to the McKenzie family. They mounted a big, huge monitor on the back of the announcer's booth for the live stream. Thanks again, Cloud9. Melinda H. Sherman,
Sharp, Sherman, and Engel, attorneys and counselors at law.
Moe's Original Barbecue,
Serving up that popular Southern soul food revival.
and Steamboat Specialties.
Summit Apparel Solutions family with customized promotional, award, gift, and business products.
We also want to go ahead and thank all of the annual support partners, these being our gold. City of Steamboat Springs, our hometown. Did you know that Howelsen Hill is the oldest continually operating ski area in North America? I know I did. Deer Park Road, innovation, adaptive, integrity, alternative investment management since 2003. Native Excavating, Yampa Valley's choice for quality excavation since 1981, the year of my bar mitzvah, I might add. Smart Wool, power your adventure with performance socks and clothing, pushing the boundaries of merino wool. Go far, feel good. Steamboat Radio, KBCR 96.9. KTYV Sports on FM 105.7. KEZZ Easy 94.1. KKSB The River at 98.9. Steamboat Ski and Resort Corporation.
Happy Trails, home of champagne powder.
Steamboat Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
They are here to keep you out there, partnering for world-class care locally.
Steamboat Sotheby's International Realty.
Real estate with local roots that run deep and global reach that spans markets around the world.
Twin Enviro Services.
Proudly serving our community with a wide variety of waste transportation, waste disposal, and recycling services.
UC Health.
Live extraordinary.
Yampa Valley Bank.
Steamboat's only locally owned bank. Genuine hometown banking means supporting genuine hometown traditions. Hey, thanks also to our Silver Annual Sport partners, including Christie Sports.
Ski and Snowboard Rentals.
Colorado Event Rentals.
Event Rentals, Planning, and Hospitality Services.
We always mention how the service industries, particularly the excavating companies, really are big Steamboat
They are big.
Springs Motor Sports Club sponsors, thanks to Douglas Construction.
Highway, Street, and Bridge Construction.
Honey Stinger.
All Natural Sports Nutrition.
Letson Enterprises.
Construction services for new homes, home additions, and renovations.
Narnick Excavating.
Earth moving and grading, underground utility installation, and roadway construction.
Thank you to Resort Group.
Total Resort Services.
Truffle Pig and Carl's Tavern.
Eat well, be happy. Mr. Miller, we have now got the markers in place over here at the HS20. We've got our Chief of Comp, Mr. Dan Braybeck, in place. The judges and judge apprentices up there. We'll thank our volunteers here shortly. We are just about ready to go for the HS20 portion of our competition. Again, Nordic Excavating, Hitchens Brothers, Wednesday night jump, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, March 2nd, 2022. This is the 4th of 4 in the series.
Why don't you explain a little bit about what that's all about there, Joey?
I was just going to ask you the same question, Mr. Miller.
So it's a 4-event series. We started in December, didn't we? We started right before New Year's.
Right before New Year's.
And it's a 4-event series, and the best 3 of your 4 events on a single hill count towards the series point championships. And you'll see the most of the athletes that are leading their division are wearing a yellow bib tonight. Some having perhaps their category wrapped up for the year or choosing to challenge themselves by jumping up here towards the end of the year. But the Golden Fleece represents a leader in the pack.
It is. And for example, you'll see that bib number 12 on the HS30 tonight is Zaina Rind, the Flying Z.
Never heard of her.
She has chosen to forego the last night of competition on the 20, having the season wrapped up, most likely that is, and therefore doing her best to compete 1 age class and 1 hill up. Coach Sam House and Coach Todd Wilson recommending she do so, challenging herself on the last day of the season heading into Western Regionals. The remaining gold bib wearers will, however, be wearing their gold bib tonight on the HS20, HS30, and HS45.
So as I look up the hill now and as we get ready to start the HS20 competition, I see, I think, 3 different cues. I think I'm getting a kind of an update here. We see a big pack right there hovering just above that mid station. And I can't tell for is that Coach Todd Wilson digging the start out a little bit, making it flat. Sometimes it slopes a little bit uphill. So all of the competitors here in this next category will be coming from the mid station on the HS20. And these are athletes that are most likely just moved up to this 20. We want to keep the competition fair and square, and so everybody starts from the same spot. So that's the word coming from the top. And we'll get underway here in just a little bit. Again, Coach Todd Wilson.
Dan Brayback. Our markers in place and judges ready.
Markers in place, judges are ready, and we are clear on the HS20.
Dan Braybeck stepping in as Chief of Comp at the last minute tonight. Thanks, Dan, for that, keeping us rolling.
We are ready up there for we're going to start with HS20 Open Female. They're both going on Nordic, bib 1 and bib 2.
Here comes bib 1 and bib 2. HS20 Open Female category. It'll be Maddie Butler, followed by Olivia Spector.
Yeah. It was. I missed Heidi Chatton-Boyd.
All right, Dan, go ahead and let me know when you know it's good. I'm guessing that's you today, Dan.
Which language of the 2 we were interested in?
So, Maddie Butler, I think I heard both on Nordic gear.
That's the announcer's booth.
Are you calling clears today?
You like me to?
Well, my understanding is that Kyle is not here, so somebody's got to do it.
Well, no, that would fall into my category. I'm happy to call clear on every jump if you'd like. Clear.
And it begins.
It is so exciting. I am so excited. Mr. Miller is so excited.
Is in the start.
Here we go. First up,
Poetry, friend.
gonna be
Poetry. I
Maddie
love it.
Butler.
Should we try and do it in between rounds, or they just have to wait till after the 20's over? Here comes our first jumper. Big pop down the hill. I saw the telemark landing, Maddie. I'm sure the judges did too.
Do we want to do it real quick right now? I mean, it was late, so.
Yeah, I don't think we should stop things.
But what if they want to get their kids out here?
Number 1, Maddie Butler. Flight 3, landing 2.5, outrun 0, distance 12 meters, hill is
12
clear.
meters for Maddie Butler on that jump.
Start bib 2, Livia Spector.
Bib 2, Livia Spector next up.
Do you want to jump on and ask Todd? Just say we got a little excited here. We got.
Okay, so here we go. Next up, Livia Spector. Bib number 2.
Joey 2,
Nice job there. HS20 open female category. A reminder to the jumpers that they can get right back around to the back and look at that flat
Not
screen,
anyone won yet?
monitor, and likely see their jump on the live stream so you can watch the replay of how it went for them. Livia
Number
Spector.
2, flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 13.5, hill is
13.5 meters for Livia Spector on that jump.
Scratches here real quick. Obviously, Mallory is bumped. Egan is a scratch. That's 6A. 8A is a scratch. Well, she did bump. Bib 3, Bib 4, Bib 5 are scratches. That's Charlie, Carrie, and Remy. Other than that, we're all here. A, Olive, Rose.
All right, next up, bib number 4A, Olive.
Olive Roos up next. Olive Roos up next.
Number 4A, Olive Roos.
Excited.
Flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 8 meters, hill is clear.
Next up is Bib 7A, Wilder to Boom.
All right, Wilder to Boom next up, bib 7A. Here comes Wilder, making a nice turn there. Big pop down the hill. Great job, Wilder. Nice telemark landing there, too.
So if you watch here, you can see yourself. All right, Olive, here's you. Let's watch your
Number 7A, Wilder to Bloom. Flight 3, landing 2, outrun 0, distance 8.5 meters, hill is clear.
8.5 meters for Wilder to Boom. 8.5 meters. Nicely done.
I would say let's do it right when this finishes, because we won't have the ribbons. We'll just do it right as soon as they're done, because then we're not stopping. If somebody thinks I'm wrong,
Next in start is Bib 19A, which is Lily Stein.
All right, Lily Stein next up, bib 19A.
yes.
Bib 19A, Lily Stein. Great jump down the hill for Lily.
Done. Here's what I mean. Lily, come over here so you can stop it up.
Remember,
Number
jumper.
19, Lily Stein. flight 3, landing 3, outrun 0.5, distance 9.5 meters, hill is clear.
9.5 meters for Lily
All
Stein.
right, next is start, bid 6.
Kate Walker, bid number 6 next up on the HS20. In the U10 female category. Remember, jumpers, your jump will replay on the screen behind the announcer's booth when you're done. So you can, a little extra encouragement to get heading down in the right direction.
Hey, no sitting down on the job.
9 meters.
9 meters, I believe, on that jump for Kate Walker. Well done, Kate.
Yes, Kate. She is also a member of the Walker and Walker firm.
I would like to say we got a little excited to get started with the 20. We do have awards for the bump jump. We'll do those immediately following the competition here on the 20. So there will be podiums and ribbons for the bump jump. Thanks if you can hang tight with us for that.
Bid 7, Clara Keller.
Clara Keller next up, bib number 7. Nice jump there from Clara.
I just absolutely love Clara's style and form. She throws down one of the best telemark landings in the program.
Bid number 7, Clara Keller, flight 3, landing 2.5, outrun 0, distance 12 meters.
12 meters for Clara Keller.
This is where it's going to start to get really interesting with Nova Lake, Emma, Valentina, and Ellie, especially with Zaina moving up to the HS30 tonight.
Valentina coming over and introducing herself to me earlier tonight. I had her sister in my class a couple years ago. Nice to chat with her briefly. Nova Lake.
10.5 meters.
10.5 big meters. We love to see the double digits at this point in the year.
You'll see that the jumpers on the HS20, if it hasn't already been mentioned, are coming from mid-station today.
Nova Lake, Van Wyck.
With the speed of the in-run, they are out-jumping the hill, so they brought everybody down to the mid-station.
All for one for all.
Next up, bid 9, Emma Wingard.
Emma Wingard, talk about a veteran of Wednesday night, the Wednesday night jump program.
Love watching Emma jump. Here she comes. Bright orange helmet, white suit, teal sleeves, big pop. Nice solid landing for Emma.
9.5.
9.5 meters for Emma Wingard. Well done, Emma.
Next up, Valentina Broschi wearing bib number 10.
Wingard, flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 9.5 meters, hill is clear.
Next up, bid 10, Valentina is on the hill.
A couple athletes training on the 90. That's Thomas Miller in flight there. Fresh back from Brattleboro, Vermont, and where are we at? Salisbury, Connecticut.
14 meters.
14 big meters for Valentina Broggi.
Sure was fun being on that East Coast tour, wasn't it, Mr. Miller? You and I got to spend a lot of quality time together.
Good time, good time.
Bid number 10, Valentina Broggi, flight 3, 2.5, landing 0, outrun, distance 14 meters, hill is clear.
Oh, Mr. Braybeck, you're killing it.
11, Ellie Friedman.
Here comes Ellie. She's got springs coming from that mid-station.
I can see Ellie get above 15 maybe here on this one with a big pop down the hill.
Beautiful landing, too. Nice and solid.
12.5 meters.
12.5 meters for Ellie Friedman, so it's a bit of a dogfight there between Ellie, Valentina, and Clara Keller on distance alone. Several others in the hunt as well, so we'll be up for an exciting second round on the ladies' side.
Teammate Zaina Wren supporting those jumpers on the HS20 tonight.
0, distance 12.5 meters, hill is clear.
Looks like we've got about 15 or so jumpers on the boys' side next to come.
Here come the boys. Hey, we want to thank all the volunteers. We couldn't do it without you. Chad Boudry is the start lead tonight. Dr. Michelle Lene is the start assistant. Our markers tonight, Dan Kissel, Candace Dale, Adam Bolison, Michelle Barnes, Grant Haley, Jen Kerr, Skip Warnke, and Damon Butler. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shadow, we have scratch on Zaina Red.
Our judges tonight,
HS30.
Elisa Maines, Greg Friedman, Stephanie Einfeld. Stephanie does not even have a kid in the program. Thank you, Stephanie. The judging apprentices tonight, Ben Shute and Kate Warnke.
So that's why she's on the start list.
Our competition lead and chief of comp today, Dan Braybeck. I'm Joey. He's Andrew.
Good evening.
Thank you so much, Ben Clark, on the video. Laura Graham is the bib babe. Our bartendress tonight is Emily Kissel. And in the hut, Our calculations leads are Chris Johnson and Deirdre Mewborn, and our assistants, Ashley Walker and Karina Rue Craig. Thanks so much to all the volunteers.
A reminder to the jumpers, it is, we're being live streamed, of course, worldwide live, but
There's a hold on the hill. Let's get a
we've got
confirmation
the
on what
live
we're
stream
doing
going
as far as
behind
Dana Ring is concerned.
we've got the live stream going
Athletes are not allowed to jump up.
behind.
Are we holding to that?
It's on a delay of about 45 seconds, so if you get done with your jump, you can slide back around, get your equipment off, and watch yourself in
Yes.
replay
My daughter's very
time.
concerned that she doesn't want
See
to
how you
leave
did?
if she was in
Make some
third
adjustments
place.
to it.
What's your daughter's name?
Amalia.
Kinda cool.
I was like, I don't think you were, but
Good.
I think Amalia should
You?
stay.
you think she should stay?
I would recommend that Amalia stays.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Start ref, I'm barely on the jury.
No, as chief of cop, I am the jury, so I'm going to say that's an okay thing, given that she's not here, just to keep the competition rolling.
Copy that. We're going to get the boys in order and we'll be ready in just a minute. We'll try and read you guys all the scratches first.
I don't know if I should tell you. Somebody from the Calp booth called in and said that the fact sheet says you can't jump up. So they'll work on it. So what they were, so they didn't want to move on, if that were a little too official for me on Wednesday night. But
Who called over? Was it Chris?
I'm not sure. His voicemail there didn't sound like Chris.
I mean, the coach moved on. We've always done that.
Award ceremony for the bump jump on its way after we complete the HS20 jump. We just got excited to start on the HS20, so we
Didn't quite have everything yet, so we got it now. We don't want to hold things up here.
despite the fact that we're held up a little bit. So we'll bring you those awards as soon as, immediately after this HS20 competition is over.
Hey Dan, do we need to try to track down Z, or will she be jumping the 30?
She's jumping to 30.
Even as the jury has made the decision that she'll be allowed to jump to 30.
Thank you, judge and jury.
All right, we are ready to get back started on the HS20 with boys U10. This is going to be the open group, the alpine group. I have 4 of them. Bib 27, Bib 29, Bib 2, and then an add Bib 14 is a Lewis Mickelson.
Why don't I see any of that?
Okay, so this is HS20 U10 male open alpine. Could you repeat the bib numbers again?
You betcha. Bib 27 will be first. Bib 29. So Rafa and Micah. And then Bib 32 is John. And Bib 14 is Lewis Mickelson.
All right, sorting out the start lists, and my friend Joey, as always, large and in charge, has it taken care of here. Chad Matthew will let us know
HS20 alpine U10 male scratches.
as we go. We'll bring you a name before you see a jumper. HS20 open male category.
Right, we're ready up here. Alpine, Rafa, Bib 27 is in the start.
Bib 27.
We're clear.
Here goes bib number 27, Rafa Vargas. Rafa slides out, big pop, way down the hill. Well done, Rafa.
14.
10.5 meters.
Bib number 27, Rafa Vargas. Distance 10.5 meters, hill is clear.
10.5 meters for Rafa Vargas. Shutting the door, not because I don't care about people out there, but a little hard to hear everything going on.
12.5. Ellie, 12.5. Valentina got 14.
All right, next in the start is Micah, Bib 29.
All right, bib number 29 next up. That's Micah Connell.
Here comes Micah.
Look at him raising his hand up high. Me next, please.
Oh, he is very sure of himself, that's for sure.
Good pop there for Micah. Well done.
8 meters.
8 big meters from Micah Connell.
He'll like that. Just started jumping this year, Micah did. He's been training on his jump
Micah
skis.
Connell, distance 8 meters, hill is clear.
Next up is John McKenzie of the Cloud9 Mackenzies. Thanks again.
John, make sure you watch your replay right behind the announcer's booth.
On the very television that your family
Orchestrated the installation
orchestrated through a nice grant that we received to the Winter Sports Club. Thanks again to Cloud9 Integrated Systems.
Bid 32, John McKenzie.
Bid
is
32.
going Alpine from the top.
All right.
McKenzie, Alpine from the top.
Oh my goodness.
Bring the TV, bring the fun.
He's going to hit the river. John McKenzie. Huge pop from John
That is
McKenzie.
a nice, sharp looking jump there. Good job, John.
17 meters.
Sets a new bar there, John McKenzie. 17 meters.
John McKenzie, distance 17
It's a little
meters.
ways down the hill.
There's one happy dad right there out front. Thomas, attaboy. Here comes Lewis Mickelson. He's a veteran of this jump series. Coming from the mid-station, hardest left turn in sports right there. I will say that until I saw the 400-meter skate course in Salisbury. That, in fact, was some hard left turns.
Number 14, Lewis Mickelson, distance 8.5 meters, hill is clear.
8.5 meters on that jump.
Great jump from Lewis. There's Coach Ben Barrand over there talking to Coach Sam Hare House.
Formerly Sam Stairhouse.
Who?
I have a couple of ads
Me?
for Alpine boys.
You.
Ed, whenever you're ready.
There's a jumper over on the 90. Miller, I think.
Next to the start is a bib 44, an ad, Laurel Mahosky.
Laurel Mahosky next up. An add in or write in at the last moment. We like that. Laurel, welcome. Oh, no snowplow though. Got to point it. Nice pop. There you go, Laurel.
7 meters.
7 meters for Laurel Mahosky. Bid number 44.
Bib number 44, Laurel Mahosky, distance 7 meters, hill is clear.
7 meters. 7 meters. And you can see a replay on the TV right here behind you.
Instant replay.
Instant replay. They actually just put us on a delay so the FCC can monitor Joey for his cash money jokes.
Bib 22.
Not really jokes, just commentary.
I'm consistent, Mr. Miller.
It's real life too.
You know what you're gonna get.
You're not, well, and you're not making stuff up.
Telling it like it is. Straight shooter. Shooting from the hip.
I actually find myself a little cash rich this evening as well. Hey, maybe we can sell out that way.
You have a couple of ladies in alpine skis ready to go from the top of the 20.
A couple of ladies in alpine skis ready to go from the top. That sounds great.
As I sip on my hot cider and was sipping a little bit on some hot cocoa, want to thank Ben Strook, the Strook family, Adrian, Ella, and Cohen, and the Drunken Onion for providing us the delicious, delicious hot cocoa and hot cider. Minded over there by Emily Kissel.
Bid number 22 with a nice looking jump there.
8 meters.
Was that Lowell Graham?
Bib number 22,
Graham Lowell.
Lowell Graham, distance 8 meters, hill is clear.
I think it's Graham Lowell.
He is Graham Lowell, or Lowell Graham.
8 meters. I'm going to go with Graham Lowell.
I'm going to go with Lowell Graham.
One of us is right.
And one of us isn't.
And it doesn't matter as long as we're in it together.
We're entering the golden hour here, ladies and gentlemen. Not the golden shower, but the golden hour.
And that's why we're on the 45-second delay, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we're on the 45-second delay.
I got a
I'm just
bib
gonna walk on out
14
here.
and 15, which is Piper, Kaya, and Emery.
Hey, but you're not worldwide live. Like, that's funny.
These are
Just want to say hi to all my friends and family watching from Rochester, New York and North Miami Beach.
it's Alpine.
North Miami Beach, that explains a lot right there. You're pandering to the crowd.
I have a story about my last visit to North Miami
Why don't we
Beach.
skip that? We'll do that without Mike. On the hill!
Make some noise!
Anyone?
Woo! Attaboy, Sam.
Waiting up top here. Looks like we're going to have some lovely ladies of the HS20 U10 female class on their way.
From the top, Alpine, bib 13, Piper.
Bib 13, Piper Lemmer.
Here comes Piper Lemmer.
Lucky number 13. You know, in cycling, they can turn that bib upside down. We need to do that in ski jumping. There must be a way. If there is.
Look at that nice tight end run position. Approaching the curve.
Wow.
Huge pop. Holds it together. Great job, Piper.
Good job, Piper.
Not the first Piper we're going to see tonight.
Piper in the lead for best pants tonight, too.
13 meters.
Wow.
13 meters.
Bib number 13, Piper Lemmer, distance 13
For
meters.
13 meters.
Clear.
She is.
Start bib 14, Kaya Shine. Bib 14.
Damn
All
right.
right, here come the Shine girls. We've got Grandpa Shine sitting right here at the base coming to watch.
Nice jump there.
Atta girl, Kaya. Kaya interviewed for the, I want to say, the New York Times about a helicopter crash.
Number 14, Kaya Shine, distance 13.5 meters.
Wow, Kaya. 13.5 meters. Here comes big sister Emery.
Emery Shine.
Both of them multi-sport athletes, playing some soccer here in Steamboat as well. Father Robbie.
Woo,
Get it
hang
together,
on.
get it together.
That's clean.
Oh, yes.
That's clean. The jury at the bottom. We're the alternate jury.
Daddy Robbie, a big part of the condition and the maintenance of the Hill Cruise here. Thank you, Robbie.
Number 15, Emery Shine, distance 15.5 meters.
Wow. 15.5 meters for Emery Shine. Got happy family right there. Grandma, Grandpa, Mom.
Bib 21,
Everybody's
Tatum
over here
shoot in
celebrating.
motion. Bib 21, Tatum shoot, big pop.
Here comes T.
Come watch those big jumps on the TV screen afterwards.
8.5 meters.
There's a nice crowd back there watching the TV. I like it.
What a great jump from Tatum Shoot, graduating from the HS8. Proud Papa up there. Tatum Shoot, 8.5 meters. Just waiting on our starters up there. We've got Chad Boudry and Dr. Michelle Linnae. The kings and queens starting to arrive. I see Charlie Gunn and Oscar Dalzell over there, meandering over.
All right, I know I'll have a couple scratches. I know Wyatt Lozano is not here, 11A. All right, I got bib 13, Fisher Townsley is in the start.
All right, Fisher Townsley next up, bib number 13. As we move over to the U10 HS20 category.
The Nordic class.
The Nordic class.
So, Mr. Miller, tell us the difference between Nordic and Alpine, would you?
Yeah, free heel on these Nordic skis. They're fat like your powder skis from the mountain. They've got a free heel on the back of them, making the control just a little bit more technical in the air. So these athletes having graduated to this gear, it's really exciting.
Nice job, Fisher.
13, Fisher Townsley.
11 meters for Fisher Townsley.
Landing 3.5, outrun 0.5, distance 11 meters, hill is clear.
There's Big Daddy Robbie Shine right there. Always working.
Austin Foss in the start.
Proud of those two little girls.
Austin Foss next up. Austin must have got his trial jump in. That's good.
He did. That's great. Austin having a tremendous season. Also graduating up to the HS20. What a beautiful jump from Austin tonight. Also not the first Austin we'll see this evening.
11.5.
11.5 meters for Austin Foss. What a jump. I believe that was his first competitive jump on the HS20 of the season. Good job.
Well, let's hope that bib number 17 is next.
Meters, the hill is clear.
Start bib 17.
There it is.
The X-Man.
Cersei's Law.
Here comes X. Cersei's Law. North Route Community Charter Eagle.
Is the flock a little bit thinner this week?
The flock is going to get thinner, and I've got to talk to you about the possibility of another. Xerxes, X-Man.
That's a good one.
Wow.
Throw it in the solo. Put him in the solos. No?
Waiting on a distance here for X-Man.
Xerxes Law. Flight 3, landing 4, outrun 0, distance 13 meters, hill is clear.
13 meters for the X-Man, Xerxes Law.
Bouncing back from that, literally from that big crash he had last week.
Most
more
of
of
these
the
jumpers
Kings out
we'll
there.
see on Friday night. Here comes another jump there.
That's
should
Theo
be
Givnish.
13 meters.
13 meters for Theo Givnish.
Great job out of Theo Givnish. What an improvement we've seen from him over the season. Last year, I believe, jumping on the 20 for the first time, and here he is competing on jump skis, 13 meters. Next up, it's Big Cy Figas.
Hey, I think as long as we're here, we should make some noise for these jumpers as they come down. They'll hear you. Give a bunch of noise for Cy Figas here. Yeah!
Remember, stay tuned after, right after this competition here on the HS20. We will jump right into the HS8 awards, and shortly thereafter,
Number 19,
hopefully the
Cy
HS20
Figas,
awards.
3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 9 meters.
Distance
hill is
9
clear.
meters for Cy Figas.
Great jump for Cy. He'll be looking for a little bit more.
Winston Witten next up. Hey, a big hello and hi to the Steeple Springs High School women's soccer team wrapping up their third night of training over at Gardner Field. A good-looking squad on the field this year. Heading out to Denver for some scrimmages this weekend.
Can't wait for that. 14 meters from W squared, W to the second power.
I think the
Winston Witten, 14 meters.
I think the high school boys basketball team in playoff action tonight down on the Front Range.
Sweet 16.
Number 20,
Looking to try to advance to the Elite 8.
And the
Flight
hockey
3,
team in action
landing
tomorrow night, I
3,
believe.
outrun 0, distance 14 meters, hill is clear.
Next to start bib 21,
Bo Fleming.
22 and 23 are scratches.
Hey, where's Bo?
He knows.
Maybe one of the quintessential multi-sport athletes here, Bo Fleming. He is generally in the car going from one to the next.
Big jump there for Bo
Little
Fleming.
hockey, little golf, little soccer, little ski jumping, little skiing.
A little 13-meter jump. Nothing little about that. Well done, Bo.
Nice job, Bo. Next up is going to be our second Theo of the evening, Theo Mall.
Should be followed by Luke Matthew, and then Ryder Robinson, who's really been putting him down the hill this year.
R to the second power. Looks like we have a second booth getting set up here, Mr. Miller.
24, Theo Mall.
It's the hospitality booth. Theo Mall, not the personality booth. That's in the announcer shack here. Here comes Theo. Make a bunch of noise for Theo Mall.
Good
Really
V position, stomping those skis on the ground.
Advancing, really trying to work, he says to his coach, that was fun. Working on the next level, maybe a bit aggressively.
16 meters.
But he gets a big 16-meter jump out of it. Well done, Theo.
Longest jump on the HS20 for the evening so far. 16 meters for Theo Mall. Next up, Luke Matthew, followed by the golden bib, Ryder Robinson.
I like it when the coach and the athlete at the same time say, "What are you doing?" Perfect synchronicity there. Nice jump there. Well done by Luke Matthew.
15 meters.
Sounded like 15 meters to me. 1-5, 15 meters. Here he is, folks. The gold bib wearer, Ryder Robinson.
Not yet.
Lock it up in here, dude.
Got two inserts, bib 30A,
TV Raiders, which
Breckland
folks, I
McCarthy,
tell you,
and a
appreciate
bib
the
31,
TV.
Flynn Kozlowski.
Number 25, Luke Matthew, flight 2.5, landing 2.5, outrun 0.5, distance 15 meters, hill is clear.
We got merch out there.
Looks like you got to spin a wheel, though. Maybe Athletic Director Dave Stewart will fill us in here pretty soon. We're happy to make the announcement.
That's not Ryder. That's not Ryder.
No, Ryder's not next.
Dave
up.
just hung out with your buddy Chad Geese during the course of the week last week. Great guy.
Brecklin. That's Brecklin.
That's Breckland McCarthy.
Brecklin McCarthy, we had you as a scratch.
And then
13 meters.
13 meters for Breckland.
this is his second day on jump skis.
Second day ever on jump skis. 13
Holy
meters.
moly.
Well done, Breckland. We gonna see Breckland on jump skis on Friday night.
30A, Breckland McCarthy.
Sounds great.
Flight
Western
3,
Regionals
landing
for the Small Hills,
3.5,
Friday night.
outrun 0.5,
Here at Howelsen Hill.
13 meters, hill is clear.
All right, Ryder Robinson.
31, Flynn Kozlowski.
No. Bib 31 is Flynn Oslowski.
We're hearing that this might not be Ryder either. What's going on up there, starters?
I don't know, but Bo knows. If we can find Bo Fleming, Bo
He knows,
might know.
Bo knows.
They inserted them.
Is Ryder doing the 30 maybe?
No, he's coming.
Okay.
No, they guys are in, but they should have been at the beginning of the first round.
There he is.
All right, next up, now we see the imposing figure.
Ryder Robinson, gold bib wearer. This time we really mean it.
Ozlowski, flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 13.5 meters, hill is clear.
All right, next up, Ryder Robinson wearing the gold.
All right, Ryder Robinson, next up.
Who is this? That is not Ryder Robinson.
That is Ryder Robinson.
Where's his gold bib? Where's his gold bib?
There are no gold bibs today.
Nice job, Ryder.
9.5.
Ryder,
26.
Your jump will come on the big screen here in just a sec.
45 to be exact. A little bit less distance on these
Ryder
jumps because
Robinson,
we're coming from the mid gate.
Flight 2.5, landing 2.5, outrun 0, distance 15.5 meters.
15.5 meters for Ryder Robinson.
Interesting position. Long jump of the night right now. Theo Mall at 16. Luke Matthey 15. And Ryder Robinson 15.5. It's going to come down to style points.
Well, and it's, I think that mid station having an impact. All these jumpers on another night would come from the top. Most of them anyway.
We're going to get right back to the top. Maddie Butler, bib number 1, should be up next, followed by Liv Spector, HS20 Open Female Class. Chocolate or cider?
Just one, Maddie on.
All eyes and Apple phone cameras on the big hill as Alpenglow sets in for
12.5 meters.
Nice jump there.
12.5 meters for Maddie Butler. That's 12 on the first.
And you know what we like.
And 12.5 on the second.
Flight 3,
A
landing
little bit of
2.5,
improvement each
outrun
time
0,
is all we need.
12.5 meters, hill is
That
clear.
and love.
All you need is love. And the golden hour.
Livia Spector. No golden bibs tonight, but we have the golden hour. Here comes Livia.
13.5 meters on the first.
Oh, every
Keeping
bit of
those
that.
hands nice and tight
Every
to the
bit of
side.
Every bit of that on that jump for Livia.
13.5.
Right on it again. 13.5 on the first, 13.5 on the second. Well done, Livia.
Assistant coach and Olympian Ben Barron really liking that jump coming from Liv
Number
Spector.
2, Olivia Spector, flight 3, landing 2.5, outrun 0.
Laura Graham on here to grab your bibs when you're done, jumper. Thank
Bib
you,
babe.
jumpers. Thank you.
Laura Graham is the bib babe, the babes of the bibs. Thank you, Laura. Olive Roos coming up next. We think missed her first jump distance. We apologize.
8.5 meters.
8.5 meters on that jump, though, for Olive. Well
Nice
done.
jump, Olive. Anybody in earshot?
Wilder to Boom will be our next jumper, bib 7A.
Someone in the house tell us what her first jump was, please. Outrun 0, distance 8.5 meters, hill is clear.
Here comes
All right, next
Wilder
up,
with the
bib
approval
7A,
of
Wilder to boom.
Starter. Wilder to Boom, squares away. Big pop, down the
8.5
hill.
meters on the first.
Telemark landing, practicing the technical parts of it.
Kings and Queens meandering through the crowd. I
8.5.
see Nathan Wren now. I've seen Jackson Shute, Charlie Gunn, Oscar Delzell, Rich Barnes. There he is right there.
Number 7A, Wilder to Boom, flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 8.5 meters.
8.5 meters on the first and second jumps for Wilder to Boom. Well done, Wilder.
What a great night for Wilder.
Lily's-
Great season.
Lily Stein next up.
9.5 meters on the first.
I think Wilder's first on the circuit. First season on the circuit, I think.
That's great.
nice jump there.
Goggles up.
7.5.
7.5 meters for Lily Stein. I think we missed a joke.
9.5 on the first, 7.5 on the second.
Bib 19A, Lily Stein, flight 3, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 7.5 meters, hill is clear.
Next up will be Kate Walker.
6, Kate Walker.
9 meters on Kate's first jump. Let's get Kate into double digits. The secret
Let's
is to
pull her
cheer
down.
loudly.
Pull her down that hill. She is a member of Walker, Walker, and Walker. It's a firm located here in town.
What do you suppose? Do we know what's happening in the tent yet? We can get some broadcast.
No one's really given us any idea.
There's some merch over there. 7 meters, it sounds like, for Kate Walker.
9 meters on the first, 7 on the second. We're happy to promote the tent if we know what's happening in the tent.
Second jumper is 11 meters, correct.
Oh, Kate Walker.
6, Kate Walker, flight 3, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 11 meters. Hill is clear.
That's a lot different than 7.
Considerably different. That's a correction. 9 on the first, Kate, and 11 meters on the second. Atta girl, double digits. It
You
worked.
can see it on the big screen behind the booth if you get there quick enough. Claire Keller, bib number 7, next up. And down the hill, sorry.
12.5.
What a jump. Again, one of the cleanest landings. Beautiful telemark. 12 on the first, 12.5 meters on the second. What a night and what a season for Clara Keller.
Looking for my windshield wiper.
Bib number 7, Clara Keller, flight 3, landing 3.5, outrun 0, distance 12.5 meters. Hill is clear.
Looks like we've got a broken seal, Mr. Miller.
Nova Lake Van Wyck.
Nova Lake Van Wyck.
Don't break the seal.
You can't on a Wednesday night. There's a 64-ounce Gatorade bottle in here for emergency purposes.
Emergency
Try
only.
not to use that.
Emergency.
Nice jump there for Nova Lake.
10.5 meters on the first for Nova.
11.5.
And 11.5 meters on the second. These ladies are crushing it. They are absolutely sending it down the hill tonight. Emma Wingard, orange helmet, 9.5 meters
Bib
on the
number
first
8,
jump.
Nova Lake Van Wyck, flight 3.5,
All right,
landing 3,
Emma Wingard
outrun
next
0,
up. Keep
distance
our eyes up there.
11.5 meters. Hill is clear.
Wait for her to get started.
Bib 9, Emma Wingard.
All right, Emma Wingard. Emma Wingard gets the okay, and then she is on the hill.
Make some noise!
Yes, well done, Emma. Do we get a little wink? Oh, there we go.
10 meters.
It's always nice to be taken seriously.
Especially when it's an inside joke.
But the jumpers
Number
absolutely
9,
deserve
Emma
every bit of those
Wingard,
cheers,
flight
ladies and
3.5,
gentlemen.
landing 3, outrun 0, distance
Valentina
10
Brogy
meters.
with the
Hill is
long
clear.
jump in this group in the first round of 14 meters from that start.
14 meters. For those of you who are not good at math, that is almost 55 feet down the hill. Here we go.
Smooth jump. Nice telemark landing.
Beautiful jump from Valentina.
Valentina
13
forward.
meters.
Valentina came up to me earlier and said, "Are you Mr. Miller?" I said,
13
yes.
meters.
I'm always hesitant to answer that question. What do we got for a distance for
Bib
Valentina?
number 10, Valentina Brogy, flight 3, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 13 meters. Hill is
13
clear.
meters on that jump for Valentina. Good job, Valentina.
14 meters on the first,
Make sure-
13 meters on the second.
Make sure you tell
That,
your sister I said hi, okay?
that is going to open the door wide right here for Ellie Friedman. Coming from the mid station, she's got springs.
Boy, stuff is flying off the shelves of the tent, whatever's going on.
12.5 meters on the first
Must
jump.
be on a need-to-know basis.
I was going to say, as soon as someone wants to let us know what's happening under the tent,
Woo! Great job, Ellie!
we'd be happy to promote it.
Atta girl! Way to go, Ellie!
Oh, she doesn't like it, but I thought it
12
was great.
meters.
12.5 on the first and 12 meters on the second.
Well job, Ellie.
Bib number 11, Ellie Friedman, flight 3, landing 3, outrun 0, distance of 12 meters. Hill is clear.
Sorry, we're switching over to the Alpine girls. Piper, bib 13. This is Alpine, bib 13.
Traffic, get going.
Hey, coaches at the bottom, we have no Nordic boys up here. They need to hustle.
If we can get all of the Nordic competitors on the boys' side to please make their way back up to the jump.
5 meters.
If you could say that, that'd be
100%. 100%. Definitely
Do you
do
guys want
that.
any hats?
Sure.
Bib number 13, Piper Lemmer, distance 12.5 meters. Hill is clear.
Great, that's all.
Next up, bib 14,
I do
Kyle.
have one. I'll go grab one because they're all in the building.
Don't be, I'm
The
not
kids
in
are
a
kind of
hurry.
taking.
I'm not in a hurry.
Okay.
Thank you.
But that'd be great if you could. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, associate hat for you.
Oh, wow.
So Sosie's out here to support Dr. Devins.
13 meters.
So when the time is right for that.
Okay, I'm kind of lost now.
Bib number 14, Kaya Shine, distance 13 meters, hill is clear.
Kaya Shine 13 meters on that jump. Well done, Kaya.
Emery Shine.
Next up will be Emery Shine.
Can we get a repeat on Piper's distance, please?
All right, here
This
comes.
13 Piper Lemmer, distance 12.5 meters.
Wow, what a big jump down the hill!
Oh boy, can't wait to get
Emery
this difference.
Shine really sending it.
Bib number 15, Emery Shine, distance 18 meters.
Oh
Hill is clear.
my
Holy
goodness.
guacamole.
Emery Shine, 15.5 on the first and 18 meters on the second. The long jump of the night on the 20-meter jump so far. Catching up, Piper Lemmer, 13 on the first, 12.5 on the second. Kaya Shine, 13.5 on the first, 13 on the second. Emery Shine, setting the bar.
Distance 11 meters, hill is clear.
That's an 11-meter jump there.
15.5 and then 18, and for Tatum Shoot, 8.5 on the first and 11 meters, double digit on the 20 for Tatum Shoot tonight. Wowzers. All HS20 Nordic boy competitors, please make your way up.
Yeah.
Making a whole bunch of Nordic,
We've got
boys.
Steamboat Orthopedic and Spine Institute, SOSI, one of our gold level sponsors out here tonight with a special tent in front of us. They are here, as are we always, to spread our love and support for one of our favorite jumpers. We'll see him in action here in just a little bit, Langdon Devin. So SOSI here tonight to support Langdon and his family. And if you stop over to the SOSI booth, they'd be happy to see you and say hi to you. Thanks so much, SOSI, for being here and for the support. The Devin family will always be a part of the Winter Sports Club, Nordic Combined and Ski Jumping family. Thanks for being here, SOSI.
So the judges are happy. We've got...
Thanks to those fine folks at SOSI over there, always providing our sponsorship, and obviously here tonight for all the right reasons to honor the Devin family. They are here to keep you out there partnering for world-class care here locally. Steamboat Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
So bib 29 is Micah Connell, I believe.
Here comes Micah coming from the mid-station.
Nice job, Micah. As always, I'm on the wrong page. 9.5 meters for Micah. Hey, we know it's been a while, but bump jump awards will come at the
Bib
end.
number 29,
of the 20
Michael
comp.
Connell, distance 9.5 meters, hill is clear.
9.5 meters for Micah.
22, Graham Lowell.
Bib number 22, Graham Lowell. 8 meters on his first jump.
Here comes Graham Lowell,
There goes Graham Lowell.
and there he went.
Bib 22, Graham Lowell, distance 8 meters, hill is clear.
Another 8-meter jump. 8 on the first.
8 on the second. Graham Lowell, what a great night. Make sure we get the bibs to our bib babe here, please.
Rafa Vargas next up. Rafa Vargas.
10.5 meters on the first. I think
job,
he's going to
Rafa.
beat it.
Coach Ben Barron happy with that jump. Good job, Rafa.
Really close. 10.5 on the first. 9 on the second.
Vargas, distance 9 meters, hill is clear.
Ben Clark over there doing the video. Thank you, Ben. We appreciate it.
Lewis Mickelson next up.
Beautiful wife Jen Kerr up there doing some markers. Great to see them out here. Their son Colin used to be in the Nordic Combined program, shifted over to the Nordic program and having a great season. Nice job, Colin. What was that?
Bib number 14, Lewis Mickelson, distance 9 meters.
9 meters for Lewis Mickelson.
8.5 on the first, 9 on the second for Lewis. What a great season for Lewis.
All right, next up, we've got Lowell.
Do we though?
I think we do.
Laurel.
Laurel Mosky. There we go, Laurel. Kind of got a tongue-tied on your last name there. I apologize.
7.5 meters.
Nice jump there, Laurel.
Bib number 44, Lowell Mahosky, distance 7.5
Lowell
meters.
Mahosky, 7.5 meters. Great jump, Laurel. I keep saying Lowell. I don't know why.
Laurel, 7 and then 7.5. Great job, Laurel. Please hand your bibs in, guys. Hot chocolate and hot cider for everybody.
Smile a mile wide.
Start is bib 32, John McKenzie coming from the top.
John McKenzie coming from the top, 17 meters on his first jump.
He absolutely sent it. He is John McKenzie of the Cloud 9 McKenzies. Thank you, Thomas, again. Cloud 9, an integral sponsor tonight.
It's right back down in there.
17 meters on the first.
Get that kid some jump skis.
And 17 meters on the second.
Almost takes out the
There we go, John
Number
McKenzie.
32, John McKenzie, distance 17 meters, hill is clear.
Any of you enjoying that big new fat monitor on the back of the announcer's booth? That's courtesy of Cloud 9 Integrated Systems and a grant we received to the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club.
PHAT and FAT. It's quite a big screen.
To the Nordic. Back to the Nordic boys. We're going to start with 13. Drummond will come back around to that 30, 31, and 30.
Bib number 13 next.
31. So right now, bib 13, Fisher Townsley.
Fisher. Next up, bib 13, Fisher Townsley.
Hey, stay tuned, HS8 bump jumpers. We are just minutes away from presenting the awards. Hopefully we get the ribbons in time to do the HS20. Fisher Townsley, 11 meters on the first.
11.5.
And 11.5 meters on the second. Thank you there, Michelle Barnes. Calling the scores in.
Number 13, Fisher Townsley, flight 3.5, landing 3.5, outrun 0, distance 11.5 meters, hill is clear.
Next in the start bib 15, Austin Foss.
All right, Austin Foss next up, 11.5 meters on Austin's first jump.
Our volunteers being ever so flexible and moving around. Dan Brabeck moves into that chief of comp position. Michelle Barnes into the chief of distance. Thank you, volunteers. We'll give you a big thanks here shortly.
Whoa, heads up. We're going to hold on the 20. I think we're all right.
Hold on the 20.
Just gets
Please.
a little ahead of himself. I guess
Hold on the 20.
Say that. The 20 can see it pretty well, I suppose, but
Nice job. Big round of applause.
12.5 meters.
slides that out like a champ.
11.5 meters on the first and 12.5 meters for Austin Foss. What a season for Austin.
Flight 4.
And there's an adjustment with 3 more feet. I mean, that's a big jump.
That's a huge jump on jump skis. Way different than Alpine.
Next in the start bib 17, Xerxes Law.
If you are an HS30 jumper, it is time to start thinking about getting yourself up the hill. All HS30 jumpers, please start matriculating your way up the hill.
Stole that word from me. Hey, good job there for the X-Man.
Oh, so it was your word?
I made it up. A little behind on that landing.
You obviously don't watch football highlights on Sports Center.
While being shamed, I missed that distance, but it'll come back around.
How dare you? 13.5 meters for the X-Man. 13 on the first. 13.5 on the second.
With number 17, Xerxes
I bet on a cold night it wouldn't work well, but it's actually quite nice.
Outrun 2, distance 13.5
All right, a little bit of a tricky time on the landing for the X-Man. Theo Givnish next up with a 13-meter jump. Let's see if Theo can put a 0.5 or more on the end of that. Nice, smooth jump for Theo.
One of my favorite athletes here, Theo Givnish. Always smiling, always working hard. 14.5 meters. 13 on the first. 14.5 on the second.
And his eyes are locked on that big screen out there.
14.5 meters, hill is clear.
I wanted to see my jump.
Start bib 19, side 5.
Just a great all-around athlete, wonderful kid, great family. Thank you to the Givnishes.
Big
Sigh.
I guess. Here we go. This guy packs a big punch. Maybe there's a new, I wonder how that camera angle's looking. Maybe this is a new era in parent recording of jumps too. You can just stand back here and record it right off the screen.
Interesting.
It's worth a shot.
Yes, Cy-Figus. 9 meters on the first and 10 meters on the second for Cy-Figus.
Number 19, Cy-Figus, flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 10 meters, hill is clear.
It's like Dan Brabeck's done this before.
Once or twice. He knows a little something about the sport.
WW.
Really enjoyed my time with the Braybecks back east as well.
Winston Witten going big.
W to the second power. W squared.
15 meters.
14 meters on the first, Winston. And 15 meters on the second jump for Winston Witten. Hey, Mr. Miller, where's Bo?
Bo knows. I mean, I don't know where he's at, but Bo
landing
knows.
2.5, outrun 0, distance 15 meters, hill is clear.
All right, just minutes away for the awards on the HS8 bump jump.
Bo Fleming of the Flying Flemings.
Look at Bo. Attaboy, Bo.
Great job, Bo. Bo knows jumping. He could have. Bo Jackson could have done it.
He could have. He's going to like that one. 13 meters on the first and 15 meters on the second jump.
Next up, hey, here's a jumper, ladies and
Number
gentlemen.
21, Bo Fleming,
Theo Mall
flight
next
3,
up.
landing 3,
I know that's
outrun
clear,
0,
Joey. Part of the other
15
half.
meters,
Go ahead.
hill is clear.
Next in the start bib.
If you are an HS30 athlete, please start getting your way up the hill. HS30 competitors, please
Theo
load the hill.
Theo Mole. Big V position. There you go.
What a beautiful jump from Theo.
There you go, Theo.
15 meters.
16 meters on the first and 16 meters on the second. He is putting the pressure on Luke Matthew and Ryder Robinson.
Flight 2.5, landing 2.5, outrun 0, distance 16 meters, hill is clear.
All right, Luke Matthew, 15 meters on the first. He'll be followed by the Gold Bib season leader, 15.5 meters. Ryder Robinson on the next jump.
Nice V position there. That's going to get good style points for Luke Matthews.
Nice job, Luke. 15 on the first and 15 on the second. It's coming down to style points.
16 meters.
Number 25, Luke Matthews.
So that's 15 on the first,
landing
16
3,
on the second. Well
outrun
done,
0,
Luke.
flight 16 meters, hill is clear.
All right.
Complicated bib, baby.
Gold bib number 26. Ryder, no, we're going Brecklin McCarthy. We did this before.
Try, Joey. Nobody listen.
What'd you say?
After breakfast.
Nothing.
You talking to me?
No. Nice jump there.
Brecklin McCarthy.
Correctly, McCarthy, I like. Right, Matt Green.
13 meters on the first and 13 meters on the second.
15 meters on the second.
Those boots, those yellow boots.
That was
30A, Brecklin McCarthy, flight 3, landing 3.5, outrun 0, distance 14 meters, hill is clear.
We are corrected once again. Brecklin McCarthy, 13 on the first and 14 meters on the second.
Awesome. Maybe we can get the 10s and 1s separately, since we're having a hard time hearing that enunciation. That's on us with our old guy ears, I think.
Communication is based on what you hear, not what is said.
That's why we have such a rough lot in life, Joey. Good jump there, nicely done. Flying raccoon.
Flynn Oslowski, 13.5 meters on the first.
Bib 31, Flynn Oslowski, flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 12
I like
meters,
that
hill is
suit.
clear.
And 12 meters on the second jump for Flynn. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, R squared, R to the second power, wearing the gold bib, but it says number 26 and it's white. Here comes Ryder.
Ryder with that nice wide in-run position, big.
Way down the hill that time.
Landing.
Way down the
Oh,
hill.
well done, Ryder.
15.5 on the first.
17 meters.
17 meters on the second jump for Ryder.
That sounds right. That boy, Ryder.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's gather around the podium.
Ryder Robinson, flight
Time to give out
2.5,
some
landing
awards.
2, outrun 0,
didn't bring us
distance
to
17 meters, hill is clear.
You want to just take this and see if it works?
Sure.
And if it doesn't, wave at me and I'll come run and we'll figure something else out.
All right, here, folks. We're getting the markers moving over from the HS20 to the HS30.
We're going to give out some awards here, folks. This is going to be for the 8F8. The bump jump right here. Ears left, lookers right. Starting with the female class. In third place tonight, on the bump jump, Mallory Hitchens. In second place tonight, Amalia Stone. And in first place tonight, just joining the jump family a couple weeks ago, is Benderly. Big round of applause for these lovely ladies of the 8F8. Stay up there as long as you would like. Soak it in. Great job tonight, ladies. Great season. We'll see you on the soccer field.
This is Kevin down at the finish of Alpine. Is the start radio on this channel? You have the jump competition radio.
Hey, question. Can the kids up top on the 30 do a practice jump?
Alright, here we go. Marcus taking the...
Thank you, Sam. I just am trying to find out why they're not responding at the top. What do you need, Chad?
It's Michelle, and we're curious if the HS30 can do a practice jump.
We would love them to see how the hill's jumping.
How much? We'll send them down.
Well, we're glad that you're here.
As quick as I can, please.
Thank you. One jumper specifically, we've got Langdon Devin competing up tonight in the 8F30. Typically on the HS20 is the U10. Hi, Kaden. Nice job tonight.
Awards have been distributed for the bump jump. We've been waiting before we start the 30 to do the 20. Are we going to do that again tonight?
We have a couple athletes typically competing on the 8.
Athletes on the 30 are going to take a practice jump, so I think you probably have time for that.
Starters, we'll be right
Sounds great,
back
thank you.
to it. Stay tuned.
Cool. So the 30s are going to take a trial, so we'll be able to should be able to get the.
All right, so we'll get a trial jump and then 2 to count on the bump jump. I'm sorry, on the 30. So those of you that just jumped the 20, stick around. We'll do an award ceremony here. I'm going to guess within the next 5 minutes, no more than 10. The way we've been running the show over in the Calc Station at Olympian Hall. Exemplary service on that end. One of the biggest improvements, I would say, in Wednesday night jumps from past years. The award's been coming out right away, so you guys can get home into your homework or dinner or whatever family things you have going. Of course, we love it if you stay and see what the next level looks like. This can't. I mentioned the calculations.
Shout out, it's Kane Bank on the radio.
I mentioned the.
What are you looking for?
The calculation group. This can't happen without a whole bunch of volunteers. Joey, who's helping us tonight?
Tonight, and as usual, we'd like to thank our starters tonight, Chad Boudry and Dr. Michelle Linnae.
Keller, are you bartending the coaches or the judges?
Our distance markers, Dan Kissel, Candace Dale, Adam Bolison. Michelle Barnes has bumped herself over to Chief of Distance. We've got Grant Haley, Jen Kerr, Skip Warnke, Damon Butler. Our judges tonight, Elisa Maines, Greg Friedman, Stephanie Einfeld. Judging apprentices, Ben Shute, Kate Warnkeep. And then, of course, our competition lead and chief of comp tonight, Dan Brabeck. He is judge and jury. I'm Joey. He's Andrew, also known as Mr. Miller. Big thanks to Ben Clark running the video tonight. Our bib babe, Laura Graham. Our bartendress over there, attending to the hot chocolate and hot cider provided by Ben and Adrian Strook of the Drunken Onion. Thank you. And our calculations team tonight. Chris Johnson and Deirdre Mewborn on the lead, and their assistants, Ashley Walker and Karina Rue Craig. Thank you.
Hey, you almost can't believe that it's real. Joey.
Wow.
HS20 awards are in hand. So if you're an HS20 competitor, let's head over to the podium and let's have an award ceremony.
I'll hand them to you.
All HS20.
Hey Todd, can you come up here?
Participants. Please
Yeah.
make your way and your family
They were gonna put
and
some snow in it. I think Logan's gonna have jumping pretty big.
to the podium. Blindfold me, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're going to start with the HS20 Nordic class first. We are starting with the gentlemen this time. On the HS20 Nordic, Wednesday night jump number 4, third place, Luke Massey. There he is. Great season for Luke. Oh boy, here you go. Congratulations. Next up is second place, Theo Moore. Oh boy, Theo. Wins in hand. Second place. Congratulations. And tonight's lucky winner, chicken dinner, U10 boys work class on the HS20. It's a team, Ryder Robinson. There you go, Ryder. Nice job. Congratulations. Get your photos. Enjoy your time up there on the podium. Alright, next up are the lovely ladies of the HS20 Nordic class. We have a tie for second place tonight. Can we please see Clara Keller and Ellie Friedman? Congratulations, girls. And tonight's winner, throwing down jumps of 15 meters and 14 meters, Valentina Brophy. Here we go. Look at these lovely ladies. Congratulations. Let's go here. Big smiles. There they are tonight, folks. The ladies of the HS20 U10 Nordic class. Alright, in the open male class on the HS20, tonight's winner, Mahovsky. Anybody? You must have been there time. Alright, here we are. HS20 Alpine class, another tie, this time for third place. Congratulations to Lewis Mickelson and Michael Powell. Come on up, boys. Anybody? Anybody? We're in a hurry to get out of here tonight, looks like. In second place, Rafa Vargas. Where's Big Rafa? Nobody wants to touch the podium tonight, it looks like. And tonight's winner, John McKenzie. There he is, flying solo tonight. Congratulations. Good work. Here he is, Jonathan McKenzie. All right. Moving on to the girls. U10 HF20 Alpine class. It's a family affair. Can we please have Kaya Shine? Is he mom? Is he dad? Is he Kaya? And big sister Emery Shine. Three smiles right here. We have six smiling shines here tonight. Good job. All right, photo time with those pearly whites. Is Piper Lemmer still here? Piper Lemmer. Third place for Piper. Congratulations. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you. There they are, the ladies of the HF20 Alpine class. Last but not least, in the girls' open HF20 Nordic class, in second place, Maddie Butler with the flowing red hair. And tonight's winner, girls open HF20 Nordic, Lydia Spector. And she can ski too. Here you go, man. Congratulations. There they are, folks. Tonight's winner.
Award ceremony is over at the bottom, so
congratulations.
Whenever you guys are ready, we're ready.
We're about ready here. Looks like markers are in place. Trial jump right here for the HF30. Stay tuned. There's Kitty Cat Man in the yellow coat right there. The event coordinator for Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. One of many that make it happen, but he is the chief of all chiefs. Kevin Stanton, Todd Wilson, Jared Chris, Sam House, Ben Graham, Coach Allison, Devin and Billy, the whole crew. Can all HF20 jumpers come collect their skis? Get them out of the way from the TV monitor, please. Thank you.
Spittle off of here for you.
Great, let's warm this up just a touch. All right, so we'll move over to the HS30. We're finishing up our trial jumps over there. There'll be 2 to count after that. We'll have open female and open male competitors, as well as U12 female and male competitors, including a couple of first timers to the Wednesday night jump HS30. Oh God, she went up there with the second round of the 20 stars. She's so jacked up. She's up there. Is she taking her trial? I don't know on that one, Chief. Hey, thanks to our bronze annual support partners for supporting tonight's Hitchens Brothers Nordic Excavating Wednesday Night Jump Series, including BAP and Big Agnes.
Authentic mountain apparel and gear, the mother of comfort.
Thanks to Cloud9 Integrated Systems.
Thank you, Thomas McKenzie, Jonathan McKenzie. Great night. Thanks for the monitor in the back. It's an exceptional experience, full-service residential custom electronics design and integration company.
Jumpers and or families, if you didn't know, that big monitor on the back of the announcer shack's running on about a 45-second delay from real time with the live stream. So you can see your jump if you slide yourself out there. Just be careful of the traffic jam. Thanks also to Melinda H. Sherman.
Sharp, Sherman, and Engel attorneys and counselors at law.
Moe's Original Barbecue.
Serving up the popular Southern Soul Food Revival.
And thank you to Steamboat Specialties.
Summit Apparel Solutions family with customized promotional award, gift, and business products. What an exciting night here. This is the Nordic Excavating Hitchens Brothers Wednesday Night Jump Series. Thanks to the Nordic Excavating family, the Mewborns, Deirdre and Rick, also to the Melvin Hitchens estate. This is the fourth in a series of 4. This is the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, and we want to thank the entire staff of the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, all of the energetic volunteers who help make these events possible. A special thank you to all of the supporters of the Winter Sports Club, and our
mission to create
champions on and off the mountain by developing life skills and providing growth opportunities through participation in sports.
Hey, thanks
Sarah Floyd.
Great, keep going.
John Knowlton,
killing it.
Dave Stewart,
great guy.
What about the Burke holders? There's Gretchen and
yep. And thank you to Todd Wilson, program director.
Todd Wilson, his stable coaching staff is stable of coaches who work on these jumps and keep them in tip-top shape after having traveled back east for the last little while and seeing the condition of the hills and other places. And we are so lucky to have Carl Denny, Garrett Fisk, Josh Hansen, Sam Hare House, all the other coaches that contribute, Ben Barron, Devin Dalzell, Billy Dalzell.
Hey,
look at that. Winner chicken dinner right there.
You're so great. Thank you.
Thank you.
So special request there. I appreciate that. So how about this? Let's just talk about that. We were in Salisbury, Connecticut, Joey and I recently.
We were.
And in the East and in the Midwest, man, they're trying hard, and it's amazing that those volunteer staffs keep those hills going and the dream alive back east. But you can't appreciate how meticulous a condition this hill is in, thanks to the effort of this hill crew. You can't even talk, and this is
there's no comparison. Incomparable.
And I'm not talking down about the other jumps, but you can't imagine how well your children have it here in Steamboat Springs.
Absolutely.
Jumping on these jumps.
The single greatest city park jump facility in the nation. And I would go so far as to say that until Lake Placid just got their $1 million revamp, that Lake Placid is maybe the only facility in the United States that can even hold a candle to what we've got going. That's Brooks Graham, ladies and gentlemen, making his appearance tonight.
And let's go ahead and say, there he is. He's waving at you, Joey.
Yeah, we got it out the window.
So
looks like he's above ground.
So Joey mentions the best in America. Might as well throw in North America for that matters. The Canadians having a tough go. A great Olympics for the ski jumpers of Canada, but definitely facilities poor up there in Canada. Hopefully our neighbors to the north catch a break with their amazing Olympic performances. USA Nordic.
Is that your way of saying get your act together?
Well, it's not their fault. It's just a tough deal. Nordic combined and Nordic sports in general receiving a difficult time with funding at the national level.
Apparently, rumor has it a little bit of a changeover happening at USA Nordic. We hear maybe I've heard the term used cleaning house.
Well, I know absolutely nothing about any of that stuff. I'm going to steer clear of that for the moment anyway.
Politics.
Thank you. But we're happy to be here with you tonight at Howelsen Hill in Steamboat Springs, Colorado for the fourth of 4 Wednesday night jumps brought to you by Hitchens, by the estate of Melvin Hitchens and Nordic Excavating, the Mewborn family. Deirdre,
the tender of the fire.
Deirdre, teacher over at Soda Creek Elementary School, kindergarten, bless her heart.
One of those two right there. Sorry.
And Rick, at Nordic Excavating. So thank you
The
to them.
Mewborns, thank you. The Mewborns.
Ricky Mewborn, an Olympian.
I was an Olympian. I was driving behind his truck yesterday, coming down Elk River Road.
You know what to look for. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it. He's got the huge Nordic Excavating decal. He's got the ski jumper, and there's one more decal up top.
Olympic rings.
Olympic rings. Thank you very much, Mr. Miller.
You betcha. So Rick and
you can complete
Dear
my
Great.
sentences
Anytime. Hey, I have to tell you, as long as it's just the two of us while we're waiting for
Just the
30
two
to
of
be picked up.
us.
Hey, I went by the town hall, you know where they had the opening ceremonies in Salisbury?
Just the two of us.
Dude, there's
You and I.
a cemetery back there. And we've been talking about cemeteries for the last week, you and I.
We have,
I
yeah.
took some pictures I'll have to show you.
We almost visited that one right there on Lime Rock Road.
That's right. Get this, you just can't quite get your head around it. Grave sites from Revolutionary War veterans behind the
That's the
town hall there in
1700s,
Salisbury.
folks. If you haven't opened up a textbook in a while,
So those
that's
of
the
you-
late 1700s.
Those of you who have kids jumping tonight on the 20, on the 30, you'll find your way out to Salisbury in 5 years' time. Check out all the great history that's going on out there. We'll talk maybe just a touch more about that when we get to the Kings and Queens here on the HS45 in just a bit. But right now, waiting for action on the penultimate hill of the evening, the HS30.
Big shout out to my family in Rochester, New York, and North Miami Beach who are watching this live stream.
It looks like we're pretty close here. How are we looking at the start?
The Solo stoves up and running. A nice addition, I think. Smoke-free heat and fire enjoyment. Could have used a few of those in Salisbury.
Just a few. Brooks Graham tending to them tonight. Thank you, Brooks.
Maneater, what's going on the
It is.
tunage?
It's a little Hall & Oates
I gotta
right
tell
there.
you, that's kind of a little guilty pleasure of mine. Hall & Oates, heavy on the rotation in my house. Along with Boz Skaggs.
Talk about mullets right there, huh? I mean, you had a thin blonde one, you had a full dark one. They cornered the market on mullets.
Kind of like you and I.
I get my mullet cut tomorrow.
You said that. Something about the poof and the frizz?
It's a little poofy and a little frizzy right now.
Pop, frizz? I don't know anything about any of that
It's
stuff.
just a little too much.
I use just conditioner. Only conditioner on my scalp.
Curious if the markers are ready?
The genius is the markers are ready. Brooks liked that one, the conditioner joke. Wait.
Looks like the starters have swapped roles.
Hey, we're ready to go in full send mode, ladies and gentlemen. We've got jumping action coming at you on the HS30. Wednesday night jump number 4. This is a series, 4 of 4. The jumpers count 3 of 4 on any one hill towards their season total. And those awards will be given in the future. Maybe rumors I'll dive into the rumors on this one. Maybe rumors of a Nordic combined ski jumping family get together here.
There are rumors.
Tribal get
There
together.
are rumors that we will, in fact, do a gathered event.
It'd be great if something like that happened.
People gathering. Remember when people gathered way back when?
I remember, hey, not to bring up like heart, I remember these Wednesday night jumps where we came from with this live streaming is because even these Wednesday night jumps were closed to public viewing last year due to the pandemic. Hopefully that is largely in our rearview mirror. Always vigilant, but hopeful for the future for sure. We have a great group of jumpers coming up. Scratches notwithstanding, Eliza Linford, Louisa Crump, Lainey Hack, Piper Moutet, Charlotte Fleming, Mackenzie Maines on the ladies' side. Zaina Wren going to make an appearance on the HS39, and I bet create a little bit of noise over there. On the boys' side, again, scratches notwithstanding, Braden Pickett. I'd love it if Soren Shepard was here, but I don't think he is. Miles Warnke, Brady Foss, Riley Gunn, Luke Hodge, Ike Figus, Bodie Rhodes, Arthur Keller, Levi Friedman, Kaden Graham, Levi Lowe, Connor Van Overen, Langdon Devin, and Fritz Gamber. Flipping the page to Oliver Dalzell and Logan Walker.
You're not as loud as he is. Let's turn you up.
He likes it that way.
I know, but when I was listening, I just wasn't hearing as much as I would have liked to.
Thanks, brother. Kevin Sankey keeping things going here for us as the volunteer coordinator and event maestro extraordinaire. Kevin, hey, still looking for help on Friday night and Saturday morning. So if you're available, please, Western Regional Championships being hosted by the Winter Sports Club.
Girls are trying to get there
get in touch with Kevin Sankey. I bet jump markers are what we need the most help with. We'll take any help we can get those. So jump markers for Friday night and Saturday morning if you can. The last big Nordic combined and ski jumping gathering
Thanks for the update.
west of the Mississippi this year. It's not entirely true. A Continental Cup happening in Park City, Utah, and then in Whistler up in British Columbia the week after. So a little bit more at the highest level still to come. It's getting ready to be ski flying season over in Europe. Junior Worlds going on in Poland right now. The ladies having a tremendous showing. Alexa Brabeck with a monster jump and a great skate. Tess Arnone having a really solid day as well over Junior Worlds.
Number 27, Eliza Linford.
All right, Eliza Linford next up. We'll talk about the boys in just a little bit over there at Junior Worlds. Had a great day too, led by Nicholas Malosensky for the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. Here we go, Eliza Linford, first up on the 30. They'll be coming from the top, ladies and gentlemen. The more experienced skiers getting the benefit of a little bit more speed. We'll see some big jumps this evening. Make sure you make a lot of noise for these jumpers as they come down and through. Remember, jumpers, you can see the replay of your jump if you hustle around to the back of the booth when your jump is over. Here she comes, Eliza Linford. Great job there, Eliza, in the
14 meters.
HS30 open female category. That's 14-meter jump for Eliza Linford. Way to get us started, Eliza. Again, this
27, Eliza Linford, flight 3.5.
This 20 and 30-meter jump are made entirely by the coaching staff.
HS30, U12 female. Bib number 12 is Zaina Wren.
All right, bib number 12, Zaina Wren, making her Wednesday night HS30 debut. Here she comes. Zaina in a nice compact in-run position through the curve, in the air, way down the hill for Flying Z, Zaina Wren.
20 meters.
20-meter jump for Zaina Wren. 20 meters for Zaina Wren. Zaina and I getting to know each other a little bit over the last week. Way to go, Flying Z.
Bib number 12, Zaina Wren, flight 3, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 20 meters, hill is clear.
Beautiful jump there by Zaina Wren, 20
Bib
meters.
29, Lainey Hack.
Bib number 29, Lainey Hack next up. Lainey Hack having a real breakthrough season through the curve, in the air. Not quite the pop on that I've seen out of some previous jumps, but a nice jump nonetheless for Lainey.
13.5 meters.
13.5 meters for Lainey Hack. 13.5 meters. Well done, Lainey.
Bib number 29, Lainey Hack, flight 3.5.
So that's Eliza Linford at 14 meters, Zaina Wren at 20, and Lainey Hack at 13.5 meters.
Bib number 30, Piper
Next up,
Moutet.
bib number 30, Piper Moutet. On the hill. Jumping down the hill. Well done there, Piper.
Check, scratch for bib
19 meters.
A 19-meter jump for Piper Moutet.
Bib number 28, Louisa Crump. Sorry.
Nice job. Great job. So 19 meters for
19 meters.
Piper Moutet.
Bib 30, Piper Moutet, flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun 0, distance 19 meters, hill is clear.
All right, next up,
Bib 31,
bib number 31, Charlotte Fleming.
Here comes
another the Flying Fleming.
Yeah, here comes Char. She was the bib leader till last week. Mackenzie taking over, and Charlotte getting herself down the hill right there.
Solid jump.
21 meters.
21 meters for Charlotte Fleming.
Beautiful jump, nice landing. You're going to see a very similar style right here coming from M&M, Mackenzie Maines. There's one happy mommy right there, Dr. Laura Center right there. Hi, Laura.
Bib number 31,
The fire's burning strong tonight. Thanks, Brooks Graham.
outrun 0, distance 21 meters.
Here comes M&M, the current gold bib wearer, Mackenzie Maines. You're going to see a big jump and a beautiful telemark landing with flair right here. Just like that.
Jumping. sorting out the 0.5s.
21 meters.
21 meters for Mackenzie Maines.
Look at this. I mean, how close can it
So
be?
you've got the veterans, Mackenzie Maines and Charlotte Fleming at 21 meters, followed by the rookie, Zaina Rind at 20 meters, and Piper Moutet right behind at 19. Style notwithstanding, super tightly packed.
Alpine, bib 34, Beatrice Dressendorfer.
Oh, they're Dressendorfers.
They're back.
Beatrice.
It's the triplets.
Oh, that made
Here
my
they
night.
come.
Beatrice Dressendorfer on alpine skis from the top has made my night. Here she comes. Oh, yes. Nice and easy through the curve in the air. Beatrice looking great. Well done, Beatrice. They're all here. All three are on the start line.
Dressendorfer here, Dressendorfer there. Everywhere you look, a Dressendorfer there.
Oh, so happy. It really is that easy to make me happy.
1, 2 meters.
Yep, that's 12 meters for Beatrice Dressendorfer. 12 meters. Well done, Beatrice. Welcome back.
No, you're not seeing in triple. This, in fact, is the first in history triplet team jumping here at the Nordic Excavating Hitchens Brothers Wednesday Night Jump Series.
I'm begging the Dressendorfers to find Program Director Todd Wilson and get signed up for the program if they haven't already. The Dressendorfer triplets are going to make noise in this sport before it's all over. I'm sure of it. Mom was super nice a few weeks ago.
Recently relocated here to Steamboat Springs, jumping right in.
On the hill.
Make some noise
for Carson Dressendorfer.
Look at that, Carson. If you guys can believe it, not only was it their first jump experience last week,
10.5 meters for Carson.
I should say a couple weeks ago, but they tied. All three triplets tied. You can't make that up.
Different jumps on different distances on distances. Sorry, I didn't say that right, but Ellis Drab just so excited. I'm so excited that the Dressendorfers are here.
Sometimes we must sound like the Charlie Brown voices to these people.
Most of the time. Here comes Ellis Dressendorfer on the hill.
Nicely done there for Ellis. That's Beatrice, then Carson, then Ellis. 6 meters for Ellis Dressendorfer.
Bib number 36, Ellis Dressendorfer, distance 6 meters.
So great, so great. Beatrice, Carson, and Ellis jumping into the Steamboat Spirit. That's how my kids got started. They saw something was happening over here on a Wednesday night and wanted to come over and check it out on their alpine skis. Now look at us. Ugh.
Got a couple of scratches. Nordic U12 male. It's Soren Shepard, number 34.
Gonna take care of some scratches here real quick.
Bodie Rhodes, number 41.
If the Shepard family is out there somewhere, I'd love to see Soren again at some point. I'd love to see him fly in. He's a really promising alpine ski racer. Sometimes these athletes coming into a little bit of conflict with time. You gotta have time to be a family too.
Open male class, HS 33, Braden Pickett is a scratch as well. 30, U12, bib 35, Miles Warnke.
All right, here we go.
Here
Bib number 35, Miles Warnke from the top. Talking about it all day. Through the curve. In the air. That a boy, Miles.
Look how still he is in the air right now. Hands to the side. Nice in-run position.
17 meters for Miles Warnke. 17 meters. It reminds me of the progression of a young Owen Park. Figure it out just a little bit at a time. That's how you get it done. Well done, Miles.
Could be one of the, if not the most improved jumper in the club, Miles Warnke.
Brady Foss.
Brady Foss of the Flying Fosses. It's too easy.
It is. And you took it.
Why not? Brady Foss on the hill, through the curve, in flight. Well done, Brady.
Throws his hands in the air like he really, really cares.
That happens.
Every now and again. Only one at a time on the radio, please.
We'll get you Brady Foss's distance in just a second.
Bib number 16, Brady Foss. 0, distance 20 meters.
Well, we did hear the most important part to us. 20 meters. 20 meters.
38, Luke Hodge.
20 meters for Brady Foss. Luke Hodge next up.
you
Their
repeat
call
the
for
directions
calcs. Yep.
for the 36
All right, here comes Luke. Luke Hodge.
We are your announcers.
Say I steal something from you, you steal something from me.
It's equal.
Jumper number
all good.
36, Brady Frost. Deductions were 3.5 for flight, 3 for landing, 0 for outrun. Distance was 20 meters.
20 meters.
Almost. 20 meters on that jump for Luke Hodge. I'm gonna be careful, I got the hot mic going. Hello to everybody out there in internet land.
Next up, Big Ike Figus.
Come on, Ike. Send this thing down the hill. Talk about improvement. Here comes Ike Figus. Big,
Number 38,
big
Luke
powerful
Hodge.
jump.
Flight 3.5, landing 4,
Hold
outrun
on.
0.
That a boy, Ike.
Distance of 20
That's a nice
meters.
looking jump.
19 meters.
Boy, was it ever. 19 meters. Remember, jumpers,
19.
you can see your jump on the big screen right behind the announcer's booth.
There's a big screen on the back of the announcer's booth.
And there actually is one from 1988 in the announcer's booth.
If anybody wants to take it home.
Ike Figus, flight 3.5.
All right, Arthur
landing
Keller.
4,
I'm going to say Clara was here earlier. Arthur must be here as well.
19
Absolutely.
meters, still clear.
Bib 42, Arthur Keller.
Here he is, bib number 42, Arthur Keller. This kid loves ski jumping. What a beautiful jump from Arthur. Nice V position, telemark landing all the way across the line, double fist bump.
21.
Double fist pump from Arthur Keller, and this is why. 21 meters for Arthur Keller, 21 meters.
Bib number 42, Arthur Keller, flight 3, landing 2.5, outrun 0, distance 21 meters, hill is clear.
I can hear his excitement behind the booth.
Levi Friedman.
All right, this family's got springs right here. Levi Friedman. Sister Ellie on the podium earlier in the evening. How about you, Levi? Nice and still, hands to the side. Big pop from Levi.
20 meters, 20.
20 meters for Levi Friedman. Up next, bib number 44. It's Kaden Graham having a spectacular season in the mix every single week.
Coming on strong here to finish the season. Western Regionals, I'm sure something he's looking to peak for.
Distance 20 meters, hill is clear.
Another one of those athletes who continuously studies the sport. Here comes Kaden. Mom and Dad both here tonight.
That might be Cade. Is that Cade Grant and Cade Lawton's old suit? Do we have a new sunshine in the house?
What a jump there. Nice job. That is not the same suit, though similar.
Not quite.
This is going to be towards 20 right here. Come on, Kaden.
21 meters, 21.
Oh, yes.
You had called it towards 20. He actually got a little bit past it on the compass dial. 21 meters for Kaden Graham.
Attaboy, Kaden Graham, right there in the mix right now.
Here comes one of my guys, Levi Lowe.
Levi Lowe.
Fifth grader at Steamboat Springs, Soda Creek Elementary School. Tough as nails, super smart, loves to read. Here comes Levi on the hill.
Make some noise.
Attaboy, Levi. I think you almost scared him on the landing there. They're not used to this sort of treatment.
18 meters, 18.
18 meters. Just
All
a
right.
little, I think he pulled the trigger just a little off
this is
on that one.
incredible. We've got two jumpers at 21 in Kaden Graham and Arthur Keller. You've got two at 20 in Luke Hodge and Brady Foss. And then right there at 19, Ike Figus, 18, Levi Lowe, and 17, Miles Warnke. That is good coaching.
Next two jumpers are Connor Van Overen and then Langdon Devin for the Sosi crew out there.
46,
Connor Van Overen next.
Bib number 46.
I was going to call him CVO, but it looks like it's just CV. Maybe it's just a space issue there. Way to go, Connor. That's
Beautiful
a nice jump.
Nice and smooth and silky in the air.
19.5.
19.5. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Langdon Devin. Let's let Langdon know that we're down here for him. Make a bunch of noise as he comes down. Sosi here, they're being very kind, saying to support all the jumpers, but we know where their hearts are tonight, and appropriately so.
Steamboat Orthopedic and Spine Institute, they are here to keep you out there, partnering for world-class care locally, and tonight in support of the Devin family and Langdon Devin, known at other hills as Devin Langdon. Here he is.
Langdon Devin in flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise!
Way down the hill! Way down the hill!
V, did you see it all?
Beautiful looking jump.
Wow, and now we have a new leader in the house on distance.
23 meters for Langdon Devin.
That's a statement jump. That's a statement jump. Great jump there for Langdon.
Devin.
He's a crowd pleaser.
Landing 1.5.
If I have this right, I haven't had to see the folks over at Soci, but I understand they've got a big, huge picture. I think of Annika Belshaw in their foyer. Beautiful picture of a ski jumper in flight.
As much as we like the folks at Soci, we all hope we never see the folks at Soci.
Fritz Gamber next up, bib number 48.
But if you do have to see the folks at Soci, they are the folks to see.
Dr. Meininger, a good friend of mine. Dr. Meininger, see him out on the bike trail all the time. Good guy, good friend, great doctor.
We'll most likely be seeing him here soon.
Fritz Gamber with a great jump, 22 meters.
22 meters for Fritz. Thank you to his family.
Sponsored by BAP, Big Agnes, and Honey Singer.
And Honey Singer. Thank you to the Gamber family.
He is warm, dry, and fed.
All right, another kid here who absolutely loves to ski jump. It's OD2, bib number 50, Oliver Dalzell. Way down the hill for Ollie. Nice job. Beautiful telemark landing.
Except for that was 49, Everett Baldwin. We don't have it on the start list, but 49, Everett Baldwin.
Our bad. They didn't even put you on the start list. You got to talk to somebody about that.
22.5 meters. Everett says, I don't need to be on the list. Just write the number down, Miller. 22.5 meters from the 5th grader from Soda Creek Elementary, Everett Baldwin. Another jumper coming into his own at the end of the season.
I will tell you what, the last couple Wednesday night jumps, Everett Baldwin has been jumping out of his boots.
And again, we'll say 22.5.
22.5.
22.5.
That's just a little bit less than 23 and just a tad more than 22.
22.5
y media.
2.5 meters clear.
That's half.
I bet both works.
Sure. Now here he is. OD2.
I'd like to see the markers get a little cheeky with a 0.7, 0.8.
D2. Bib number 50. Oliver Dalzell.
Ooh, the ski tips.
Loves to ski jump. Those tips came up, huh, Mr. Miller? Looks like he's okay with it. Didn't love it.
20.
Confirmed in the number, 20 meters. He's got another couple or three in it.
No doubt there's a few meters he's going to find on that next one. And here he is, the third member of Walker, and Walker.
Oliver Dalzell.
Logan Walker. We call him the Houston Hucker. You're about to see why.
Hill is clear.
Golden bib, Logan Walker.
The virtual golden bib this evening. Not actually wearing golden bibs tonight. Not sure why.
Maybe wearing bib number 51, if my estimating is correct.
I will say I didn't get the opportunity to shout out the bib number 49 because it wasn't on the start list, Everett. We'll catch that one next time. Beautiful
Way
jump.
down the hill for the Houston Hucker.
Now you know. That's going to be in the mid-20s.
23.5.
Ooh, 23.5 meters. I like that jump, Logan.
And it is crowded on that podium.
Got an alpine jumper or
I
two
think
up there,
we've
maybe?
got Odin Grubin up there, I think.
I hope so. Maybe Sophie Mannon?
51, Logan Walker, flight 3.
Starter Dr. Michelle Linné will be telling us here shortly if Odin made it to tonight.
Hill is clear.
Ages 30, U12 male.
Here we go.
Alpine.
In fact.
Bib 38, Odin.
Bib number 38, Odin Grubin, on the hill.
Gotta hold that button down.
Here he goes. That boy, Odin.
Nice job, Odin Grubin.
1-6.
16 meters for Odin Grubin. Way to go. That's a super respectable jump for somebody who comes out every third Wednesday or so to throw it down the hill. Well done, Odin. We'll see your second in just a few.
Here we go, back to the top for the HS30 female class.
From the top to the bottom, to the top, I rock. I don't know what's going on.
16 meters, Hill is clear.
We just got to make sure these mics are off when we're having these side conversations so that nobody understands kind of what we got going on over here. Coming up next should be the ladies.
The girls are getting on their skis.
All right, the ladies are putting their skis on. They'll be ready in just a minute. It'll be Eliza Linford, Zaina Rind, Lainey Hack, Piper Mute, Charlotte Fleming, and Mackenzie Maines on the ladies' side.
This is the last of the Wednesday night jumps. This Friday, we've got a bonus jump session for you. It's called Western Regional Championships. You should have received an email from your coaches regarding that. Hopefully got signed up. We'll get lots of young athletes skiing on Friday night. And then on Saturday morning on the big hills, on the 75 and the 90, you'll have U16 and U20, U16, U18, and U20 athletes. I bet a few U14s as well on the bigger hills. Followed on Saturday afternoon by Nordic Combined Racing. I'm going to look for a thumbs up. I don't have my email up. I think the Nordic Combined Racing at 2:30. 2:30 over at the rodeo grounds. I kind of like the move up of the start for the Nordic Combined on those Saturday afternoons. I think that works pretty well. So Western Regional Championships this Friday and Saturday here at Howelsen Hill.
For the open female class, I'm gonna send the U12 female class because she's having trouble with her binding. Bib number 12, Zaina Wren.
Bib number 12, Zaina Wren's going to go right now. The open female category having some binding issues, working on resolving, but this is the Flying Z, the newcomer. First time in competition on the HS30 on a Wednesday night jump, Zaina Wren. Gets the okay. She's on the hill. Make some noise for Zaina Wren. Doesn't look like a rookie to me.
20.5.
We love improvement, don't we, Joey? Yeah, we sure do, Mr. Miller. 20 on the first, 20.5 on the second. Well done, Flying Z.
Flight 3, landing 3.
So, Mr. Miller, tell me about this next jumper. Well, the next jumper is Laney Hack, unless we go...
29, Laney Hack.
Here we go, so Laney Hack on the U12 female category. Joey, what do you think about how Laney's been doing this season? Well, I really like how Laney's really kind of coming into her own here in the second part as she comes through the curve and into the air. Nice job there, Laney, with one of the better helmets on the circuit. I agree, Joey.
13.
13 meters, 13.5 on the first, 13 on the second. Piper Moutet will be next up.
3.5, landing 3.5.
19 on the first.
13 meters, hill is clear.
So Piper Moutet looking to push it into the 20s here to stay in contention for the podium. On distance, style is a whole nother thing. They're judged on that in-run position, the flight position, their landing. Ooh, beautiful jump there. It's where the arch of her foot comes down, not the tails of the skis.
1.9.
So a bit more distance on that than it might look like, but 19 meters on the first and second jumps. If anybody cares.
Bib number 30.
I really care.
I think a lot of people care.
Landing 3, outrun 0.
As they should. Charlotte Fleming will be next up.
Bib 31, Charlotte Fleming.
Charlotte Fleming representing the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. Hey, and style is important. We saw that in the men's team jumping at Junior Nationals.
Oh, we sure did. It made a difference. It put our boys on top.
There we go. Beautiful jump there.
Great telemark landing from Charlotte Fleming. 21 meters on the first.
21.5.
21.5 on the second.
What a beautiful effort. And again, you're going to see a very similar style coming from teammate and good friend Mackenzie Maines, M&M. 21 meters on the first. Watch Mackenzie Maines fly. And she does it with flair.
No wasted energy in this jump at all. Straight to the point, straight to flight. Mackenzie Maines, M&M.
Here she is. She'll be holding that.
On the hill.
She'll be holding that flare and telemark landing all the way through the line. Look
Make
at that.
some noise.
We can't anymore. We can't.
Is that it? We're done?
We're done.
You think they're watching?
You've been cut off.
Do you think they're watching?
They are. They're learning.
22.5.
They're learning how to announce. 22.5 meters. 21 on the first. 22.5. Boy, it's a tight podium up there. If I had my guesses, though.
Mackenzie Maines, flight 3, landing 1.5, outrun 0, distance 22.5, hill is clear.
It might very well be Las Tres Amigas.
Female, bib 27.
Circling back around to Eliza Linford, got her equipment situation resolved.
Thank
so here comes
goodness for
Eliza.
that. The Linfords came all the way from the Linford family plantation / compound here. feeding their kids from a trough.
Nice.
Beautiful
Nice
jump from Eliza.
Might be a little more on that.
14 on the first.
And sure enough,
15 meters on the second. She will get her turn at the trough now. She's earned it.
Linford, flight 3.5, landing 3, outrun.
Next up, bib number 35, Miles Warnke.
U12 female,
Excuse me.
Alpine, bib 34.
I forgot a whole class.
We can't forget
No,
about the
the
Dressendorfers.
Come on, Dressendorfers. Beatrice, the leader in the clubhouse of the family feud. 12 meters on the first for Beatrice. Here comes Beatrice. Oh, Beatrice got the pop. She's starting to figure it out.
Way down the hill for Beatrice. 12 meters on the first jump.
14 on the second.
Wowzers. Beatrice is setting herself apart from the other triplets right now.
Dressendorfers, if you have not met Todd Wilson, I cannot stress to you how important it is that you meet Program Director Todd Wilson this evening.
Not one, not two, but 3 Dressendorfers.
Dry Dressendorfers. Eins, zwei, drei? Eins, zwei, drei?
It is.
See.
It is.
Oui.
I try not to speak that language.
Wait. Carson Dressendorfer.
Oh, that's going to be an improvement over that 10.5 jump.
10.5.
I understand.
What?
I understand, by the
What?
way. 10.5.
10.5 on the first.
And 10.5 on the second.
Uh-huh. Still an improvement, though.
10.5 meters, hill is clear.
I think it was probably like 10.6, but they got to round it down to the 10.5. It's just the way it works. Now, last of the Dressendorfers. Last on the list, first in our hearts. I love them all. I've never met any of them, actually. Just the mom.
I did on the podium.
Super delightful. Oh, that's going to be a little bit more distance for Ellis. She floated that one just a little further. Alice Dressendorfer,
yes.
6 on the first, 8.5 on the second.
Alice Dressendorfer, distance 8.5 meters.
Way to go, Dressendorfers.
Beautiful job from the Dressendorfer triplets. I said it 3 times.
Triplets.
I have a feeling we're going to see all 3 Dressendorfer triplets on the podium again. It's just a hunch. There she is, the Flying Z and her good friend T.
Good jumping, Zaina.
Ages 30, U12 male, bib 35.
Now, Miles Warnke. I promised him earlier, I'm delivering now. Here comes Miles Warnke on the HS30 for your viewing pleasure. Local and worldwide on the web, on the hill. Down the hill. Miles, that's a great jump. 17 on his first.
16.5.
16.5 on the second. Well done, Miles. I just can't say enough about Miles Warnke. Without embarrassing him, I can remember a couple summers ago.
I can spend my day with him every day.
He wouldn't even go near an in-run. For him, it was all box jumps, all outruns. He wouldn't even consider it. And now, right there near the top of this class, 17 meters on the first, 16.5 meters on the second.
Brady Foster, your next jumper.
Miles Warnke. Brady Foss with a 20-meter jump on the first, throwing himself down the hill.
19.5.
Oh, yeah, 19.5 meters. That's 20 on the first, 19.5 meters on the second. What a job. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you see the babiest of bib babes. Laura Graham, hand in your bibs, please.
Volunteers needed for Friday and Saturday here at the jumps. Talk to Kevin Sankey or send him an email or just sign up straight up on the deal. Oh, stand that around.
18 meters.
18 meters on that jump for 18 meters on that jump for Luke Hodge.
Bib 38, Luke Hodge. Flight 3, landing 3.5, outrun 0, distance 18 meters, hill is clear.
All right, next up,
Bib 40,
Vigus.
I think it's like a school event, like a physics.
Oh, that's right, like science Olympiad or something.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Next up,
the excitement in Arthur Keller's voice behind this announcement.
Ike Vigus.
Oh, but first,
here comes Ike.
But first, Big Ike. Vegas. Hey Wyatt, how much hot chocolate can one kid drink in a night? How much? 3 times that? No way.
Flight 3, landing 3.5, outrun 0, distance 18.5.
18.5 meters for Ike Figas. He found his number tonight.
I think Kissel short-sticked him.
Arthur Keller, next up.
Now, the excitement in Arthur Keller's voice after his 21-meter jump. Here he comes. 21 on the first. Beautiful V down the hill. That's going to be close. Right around that 20 mark again.
21.5.
21.5 meters for Arthur Keller. We'll hear him again.
Hey, Arthur Keller, 21 on the first, 21.5 on the second. Best jumping night of his career thus far. Attaboy, Arthur.
Levi Friedman, next up.
42, Arthur Keller, flight 2.5, landing 2.5.
Do a little dance.
Do you ever feel like doing a little dance?
No.
21.5 meters.
I gave it up.
I myself love getting down.
Do you feel like dancing?
I love getting down.
You make me feel like dancing.
This kid got springs right here. Bib number 43, Levi Friedman. 20 meters on the first. Look how still he is in the air.
In-run speed even
Levi Friedman. We know one of the judges is really going to like it.
Good wax on tonight.
22.0.
Oh my goodness, Levi.
22 meters for Levi Friedman.
20 on the first, 22 on the second. Thinking one of those judges is probably going to be pretty tough on him.
22.0. That could be a TV show.
43, Levi Friedman, flight 3, landing 3.5, outrun
Do a little
0,
dance, make a little jump. Telly down tonight.
All right. If any of the kings and queens.
Kaden Graham next up.
Kings and queens of the night. Any jumpers on the HS-45.
Kaden Graham.
Start to make your way over.
Eases into that in-run position through the curve. Human flight tips up down the hill.
Stomping it. He's going to push that thing over 20. Because I said so.
1.
Go.
21.
Hey, Kaden Graham. 21 meters on the first. 21 meters on the second. What a night for Kaden Graham. Great season, Kaden.
It's jump night in Steamboat. Nordic Excavating, Hitchens Brothers, Wednesday night jump number 4. This is the last Wednesday night jump of the year. Thanks for being here with us.
Bib 44, Kaden
Rocking and rolling. We really got the operation going now. Next, one of my favorites, Levi Lowe.
Quattro.
Number 45.
Bib 45.
Come on, Levi. Jump on down here into the announcer's booth.
L to the L, Levi Lowe.
Great kid, super polite. Enjoys his friends, enjoys school, gets right into that in-run position, loves ski jumping through the curve, in the air. Human flight, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on there, Levi. Levi really went for it, had a little bit of a tricky time at the landing. Let's see what the distance is.
20.5.
And that makes some sense. The landing was a little tricky because he absolutely went just ballistic with the distance. 18 meters on the first, which was a good jump.
And 20.5 meters.
That's over a Mr. Miller further down the hill. So congratulations, Levi. The landing gets a little tricky when you go that much further down the hill. A little bit of a tricky time, but well done, Levi. I look forward to debriefing with you on that one tomorrow.
Nice job, Kaden Graham.
Low, flight 3.5, landing.
Connor Van Overen, 19.5 on his first jump.
20.5 meters, hill is clear.
Bib 46, Connor Van Overen.
Connor Van Overen's got a style I like to watch. Another one who's really still in the air. Nice in-run position. Through the curve, big pop down the hill.
And there they are, the ladies of the HS30 right there, getting a little refreshment. Piper Moutet, M&M Mackenzie Maines.
20 meters,
Charlotte
so a bit of
Fleming.
improvement there for Connor Van Overen. 19.5 on the first, 20 on the second.
What a great night from that HS30 female class right there.
Hey, Sosi, here comes Langdon Devin.
Threw down a 23-meter jump on that first one.
Langdon Devin, supported by Steamboat Orthopedic Spine Institute and the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. They are here to keep us out there, partnering for world-class care locally. But here comes Langdon. Devin!
Mom Jessica right up there staying warm. Look
What
at
a
that
jump!
beautiful jump down the hill.
Wow.
23 meters on the first for Langdon Devin.
Beautiful style.
23.5.
And a little
yeah.
bit more. 23.5 on the second. That boy Langdon.
23 on the first, 23.5 on the
An
second.
inspired night of jumping by Langdon, and that's gonna be fighting for a spot in the ceremony
No
to
doubt.
come.
Mind you, also like Zaina Rind, a U10 jumper competing up in the HS30 class.
Fritz Gamber next up.
22 meters on the first jump for
Brought to you by Big Agnes and Honey Singer. Here
all
comes
three
Fritz.
of them. All three of them. There she is right there, the flying Z.
Woo! Great V position, super solid telemark landing. Big Brother Bennett would be happy and pleased.
Z, you want your jacket?
Online.
Jacket?
22.5 meters, a little bit of improvement for Fritz Gamber.
Bib number 49. My partner's favorite bib number.
Bib number 48, Fritz Gamber.
All right, so Everett Baldwin next up, bib number 49. We got to visit 49 Roberts Pond Lane this last week.
Everett Baldwin.
Thomas Miller given bib number 49 two different times in the junior championship competition.
Pretty awesome. Home of Thomas and Betty Palermo. Here we go, through the curve. Big pop for Everett Baldwin, representing the 4-9.
Oh, Evie Baldwin, beautiful telemark landing all the way across the line.
2-2.
22.5 on the first and 22 meters on the second for Everett Baldwin.
Awards for the 30 to come right away after the competition, although it'll be tough to calc this one. It's going to be tight.
I was just inhaling to say the same thing.
Oliver Delzo.
We're going to say it the same way I did. Tight.
D2.
D2.
Bib number 50. This kid absolutely loves to ski jump.
Tips up.
Gets it down the hill. He's going to like that one a little bit better. 20 meters on the first.
21.5.
Quite a bit further down the hill at 21.5 meters and a bit better style as well.
20 on the first, 21.5 on the second. Last but not least, he wears the gold bib. It says 51 and it's white tonight. The Houston Hucker.
Could Logan hit 25? Is 25 in his repertoire?
I think Logan could flirt with 25 meters.
23.5 on the first. His coaches are going to tell him, don't worry about the distance.
Logan Walker, a member of the Walker and Walker group. Kendall, Kate, and Logan, 23.5 on the first for the Houston Hucker. Sends it down the hill.
And hangs on across the fall line, so he's clean on the jump.
2-3.
23 meters on the second, 23.5 on the first, 23 on the second. The lovely ladies of the HS30 getting themselves around, so to speak.
Thank you for that. All right, so I think we've got
one more jumper.
Gruden at the top.
Yep.
And then we'll get some trial jumps while we do the award ceremony for the 30.
The Kings and Queens, the HS45, culminating, some of them jumping for the last time in their Wednesday night jump series careers.
Distance 23 meters, hill is clear.
HS30 U12 males, bib 38, Olin Grubin.
Something must have been funny up there.
I think it's you, Joey.
I'm the funniest.
That's what I hear. Odin Grubin, next up, bib number 38. And it's
yeah, gets himself a little bit more.
I like the strategy.
Yeah. That's going to be further than the 16.
1-8.
Yes.
18 meters on that second jump, 16 on the first, 18 on the second.
Odin Grubin, distance 18
And
meters.
that concludes the HS30 competition for the fourth in a series of 4 for the Nordic Excavating Hitchens Brothers Wednesday Night Jump Series. The markers will now slowly and carefully move themselves over from the HS30 over to the HS45, and momentarily we will be presenting the awards for the HS30 competitions. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Again, this is a bronze level partner sponsorship event. BAP and Big Agnes, Cloud9 Integrated Systems, Melinda H. Sherman, Moe's Original Barbecue, and Steamboat Specialties. Can't do this without the coaches and the volunteers. It starts with Program Director Todd Wilson, Carl Denny, Garrett Fisk, Josh Hansen, Sam Harehouse, their stable of assistant and volunteer coaches, Ben Barrand, Kathleen, Devin, Allison, Billy, Dan. They're all here, they all care, and we thank them. Thanks so much to our volunteers tonight. Chad Boudry, Michelle Lene, Dan Kissel, Candace Dale, Adam Bolson, Michelle Barnes, Grant Haley, Jen Kerr, Skip Warnke, Damon Butler, Elisa Maines, Greg Friedman, Stephanie Einfeld, Ben Shute, Kate Warnke, Dan Brabeck, I'm Joey, he's Andrew, Ben Clark, Laura Graham, Emily Kissel, Chris Johnson, Deirdre Mewborn, Ashley Walker, and Karina Rug Craig. Nobody go away. We'll be right back. Today, beautiful colors.
you so much to Bath and Big Agnes, authentic mountain apparel and gear, the mother of comfort. Thanks to Cloud9 Integrated Systems. If you haven't checked out the TV behind the announcer's booth, you should check it out. Thanks so much for that, showing the live stream so that you can watch your jump after you've taken it. An exceptional experience, full-on residential custom electronics and electronics design and integration company. Thanks to Melinda H. Sherman, Sharp, Sherman and Engel attorneys and counselors at law. Moe's Original Barbecue, serving up the popular Southern Soul Food Revival. And Steamboat Specialties, Steamboat Apparel, Summit Apparel Solutions family with customized promotional, award, gift, and business products. Thank you so much to the estate of Melvin Hitchens and to Rick and Deirdre Mewborn at Nordic Excavating. Rick Mewborn out watching the festivities this evening. Thanks for coming out, Rick, and supporting the jumpers and taking a look at the legacy that you have continued. It is truly appreciated. This is a best 3 of 4 series. Tonight is jump number 4.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick.
I'm not sure if I see anybody jumping up tonight. I think on the 45, this is kind of just the way it goes. These are the kings and queens. Many of them making their final appearance on Hitchens Brothers Wednesday Night Jump event, including, I believe, all 3 of our ladies, Joey, Eva Monado, Ella Wilson, and Emma Russell.
That is correct.
And if you move down, just kind of scanning down the list here really quick, you want to help pick me up here a little bit. I think Sawyer Gray's making his final run here.
Charlie Gunn, I believe.
Charlie Gunn, perhaps. Arthur Tyrone making the last of his Wednesday night Hitchens Brothers jumps. Congratulations to them all for a great run. So we'll bring you action here pretty quick. Garrett Fisk finishing up the in-run preparation. Like Joey said, sweeping the frost and any accumulated snow out of there, so it's a nice, clean, frozen slate.
We do have one jumper, however, jumping up. He has, although, jumped up for the entire season. Bib number 60, Niko Boudry. He is a second-year U12 jumping all season in the U14 male class. And right in the money, too.
If there were money.
This is, however, an amateur event, although they were handing out money in Norgate.
Yeah, the U.S. Cup events hand out a little bit of money.
I will quietly do our trial jump here, I want to announce.
All right, these will be trial jumps. This is the order that they are on the start list. I can't guarantee this is the way they'll come down, but we've got Eva Monado, Ella Wilson, and Emma Russell. And then on the male side, we'll have Oscar Delzell, Charlie Gunn, Owen Park not making an appearance tonight, I understand. Ethan Maines, Niko Boudry, Ridge Barnes, Nathan Rind, Jackson Shute, Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tyrone, and Austin Johnson. And so we'll just watch them as they kind of feel their way through the hill this evening.
That's Eva Monado right there.
Some of them we can recognize. I'd say most of them we can recognize. Hey, we don't. Well, we have a stellar paid staff. Program Director Todd Wilson. Right now, you get to see Garrett Fisk's athletes in action. You saw Josh Hansen's just a little bit ago. Sam House's before that. Carl Denny's athletes matriculated out of this program, but I guarantee you, Carl up there helping out in one way or the other. But in addition to the paid staff here at the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, it takes a cadre of volunteers to keep this thing rolling. Got the list. And we'll recognize them as we get going through here. Volunteer spots available for Western Regional Championships on Friday night, Saturday morning, and then the skate race on early Saturday afternoon. Who's helping us out up there, Joey?
Well, as usual, it's the stable of volunteers. A lot of similar names, and we can't thank you enough. Chad Boudry, Michelle Lene, Dan Kissel, Candace Dale, Adam Bolson, Michelle Barnes, Grant Haley, Jen Kerr, Skip Warnke, Damon Butler, Elisa Maines, Greg Friedman, Stephanie Einfeld, Ben Shute, Kate Warnke, Dan Brabeck, I'm Joey, he's Andrew, Ben Clark, Laura Graham, Emily Kissel, Chris Johnson, Deirdre Mewborn, Ashley Walker, and Karina Rude Craig. It doesn't stop there, though, Mr. Miller. You got Todd Wilson, Carl Denny, Garrett Fisk, Josh Hansen, Sam House.
Clark is a scratch, is that correct?
You've got K-Sank and his crew.
Oh, well, let's not forget about K-Sank and the Hill crew. Robbie Shine was here earlier. Thank you to Robbie Shine and his crew. And we say this all the time, and we understand, but what a shame, right? You look out the window right there. It seems like there's about 11 or 12 people left for the kings and queens to watch the highlight of the event in many cases. Obviously, a lot of the younger kids need to get home for homework and stuff. That looked to be Charlie Gunn, maybe? No, that was Ethan Maines, I believe.
That was Charlie.
That was Charlie Gunn, actually.
First
Thank
instinct.
you.
First instinct.
Yeah, I should have gone with it. Then I saw the telemark landing. Owen Park will be a scratch, so this should be Ethan Maines right here. Another solid performance this past week. Good job, Ethan.
Nice job.
Way down the hill for Ethan right there.
Tonight's event, and then one more to go for these athletes. Western Regional Championships this coming weekend, Friday and Saturday here at Howelsen Hill. Small Hills through the 45 on Friday night, and then on Saturday we'll do the 75 and the 90, and then we'll do a skate ski race in the afternoon, 2:30 at the rodeo.
It's going to be so exciting. I can't wait. Yours truly will be there along with Mr. Miller for both events. Niko Boudry looking real good sending that thing down the hill.
I can kind of feel it in the air. We've got some excitement at the top of the hill, maybe some excitement that's been building since the last Wednesday night jump. Eager to put the bib on. I also sense a little bit of fatigue as well. We'll see how that plays out as the evening goes on.
Yeah, for those who traveled over the last 2 weeks for a 12-day tour, they're definitely pushing their limits right now. Some of them already starting soccer training as well.
I think that was Rich Barnes just came by.
That was Rich. Next up will be Nathan Rind. Another athlete with an excellent performance this past 12 days. These are Brattleboro, Vermont and Salisbury, Connecticut.
Practice jumps right now. We'll bring the noise for the real thing when it comes here in just a second. This should be Nathan Rind, bib number 62. In air. Nice solid jump there. What do you think? We're East Coast time. We're at 9:30. Is the fam still up, Joey?
I'd like to think that they are. They might have taken a little dinner break. I've been texting with my sister, but I know that Auntie Brenda is watching in Rochester, New York.
And
down at the house.
Let me just say for Auntie Brenda, right? First of all, hi.
Hello.
Secondly, I mean, it's fair to say that she was a fan from watching the Flying Z and Nathan and following their. But she's full on converted into fandom for Nordic Combined and special jumping from having come and spent the Winter Carnival weekend.
That was Jackson Shute, bib number 63, folks. Oh, absolutely. She's learning about the sport as we go. And we've got Omi, Zaida, Auntie Rita, and Uncle Mike watching from North Miami Beach right now, all enjoying each other's company, fun in the sun.
Over spring break for Steamboat Springs, just so you know, flights are ridiculously cheap to Miami right now. From Denver.
Sawyer Graves, little double fist pump right there on his practice jump. Sawyer Graves, bib number 64. Followed by Arthur Tyrone, the student.
And let's be honest, Arthur Tyrone's name pronounced 20 different ways over the course of 12 days.
Yep. We will pay them the respect that they deserve, the Tyrone family.
See you, Michelle.
Ooh, released from duty?
Yeah. Are you going to talk about it in the mic?
Sure.
No, but this one's hot and we have no control over it. Well, if you'd like us to, we'll start now. So, it looks like there's a... She does have a great laugh.
Yeah, the first couple times.
Easy. Great spending time with you two, though, over the last week.
Oh, we had a great time, that's for sure. You can tell the delay. And
all right,
last
awesome.
but not least, right here, how about this kid? He was actually the difference maker for the men's ski jumping team competition at Junior Nationals.
That fourth seed matching up against the fourth seed from Alaska and East. And look
at him sending it down the hill.
No fatigue there.
He's popping it. Nice, solid jump.
I don't think I was able to convince him, though, that Nordic Combined was a good idea. I kept trying. I kept trying.
He just says it's not fun for him, so he's going to stick to what he likes.
And I'm going to tell you, I kind of get what he's saying, too. All right, so the next jump should be the real deal.
How about this turn of events right here?
You know I'm a fan. You know I'm a fan. I'm a fan all the way across, top to bottom on the start list.
I mean, in the beginning of the season, if we were to predict the gold bib wearers in each class, in the U14 Kings and Queens class, I would have not I would have not put my money on either one of those guys.
But you know I would have. I did actually the first night.
You actually would have in the female class for sure.
And but for a little bit of trouble with, I think, the second comp jump in the individual competition in junior nationals. Really, I mean, really threw down some monster jumps.
No doubt. So tonight's gold bib wearers in the U14 female class, we have Emma Russell. She is now the leader of the pack. And on the boys' side, the male side, Austin Johnson.
That's all. His jumping has come. I mean, he started the season as a solid jumper. He's come into his own now as.
Hey, look who it is! It's the man in the yellow jacket right there. That's Kevin Sankey.
Kevin Sankey shirking his lacrosse duties this evening to help make sure we have a good event here. I myself shirking my high school related duties this evening as well. Both will be forgiven, I'm sure.
I wasn't necessarily shirking any duties, but I'm here as well. And damn happy to be here.
If you do say so yourself. Hey, thanks to our bronze annual sport partners, BAP and Big Agnes.
Authentic mountain apparel and gear, the mother of comfort.
Cloud9 Integrated Systems.
An exceptional experience, full service residential custom electronics design and integration company.
Melinda H. Sherman.
Sharp Sherman and Engel attorneys and counselors at law.
Moe's Original Barbecue.
Serving up the popular Southern Soul Food Revival.
And Steamboat Specialties.
Summit Apparel Solutions family with customized promotional award, gift, and business products.
Athletes putting on their gear, ready to go. The markers are ready, the judges are ready, the starters ready.
We should be getting through this competition here pretty quick.
Guessing, I'm gonna predict we're doing awards by 8:15.
I would say even sooner, but that's a darn good guess.
So we're at 7:43 right now. Or not Cupertino, 7:44 now. It'd be 6:44 there. And we're getting ready to go. This ought to be really exciting. A lot on the line this evening from a season perspective. All three of these ladies moving on to the U16 age group next year.
And hard to believe, Mr. Miller, there will not be any queens in next year's U14 Wednesday night jump series.
Do we have a little bit of a gap?
We have a gap. We will not see any until Mackenzie Maines, Charlotte Fleming,
Piper Moutet.
Maybe Piper Moutet, actually, I believe is going to be a first year U14. Come to think of it, there might be one queen.
It's the way it goes sometimes.
It is.
It rolls up and down, but these three ladies picking up and carrying the torch lit before them by the likes of Tess Arnone, Logan Sankey, Alexa Brabeck,
Annika Malasinski.
And I think these three have been wonderful custodians of that flame.
Absolutely.
And will continue. Hey, there's Miles Warnke out there in front of the shack. Hey, Miles, I like that hat. Is that a new hat? Have I seen that before? I have seen that hat before, okay.
And the way these three young ladies carried themselves on the tour in Brattleboro, Vermont, and Salisbury, Connecticut, they wore the badge with pride.
Eva Monado on bar.
Here she goes. Eva Monado, first jump of the evening.
Your Nordic combined U16 national champion right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That she is.
Taking
way
a low
down the hill.
flight in there.
So beautiful, so smooth. Nice jump, Eva.
Gets us started with a big jump.
38.5 meters for Eva.
52.
And she will go next on the start list to the U16 Junior National Ski Jumping Champion, Ella Wilson.
Here she is, Ella Wilson.
Third place in Nordic Combined.
Came home with 4 podiums, 4 medals. Ella Wilson sends it down the hill right there.
It's a little further, I think.
I was going to say pushing 40.
40 meters for Ella Wilson.
It's going to take 2 jumps, 40 or more, to win this comp and win the season total.
You're saying that, huh?
I just said it.
All right.
Bib number 53, Ella Wilson, flight 3, landing 2.5, outrun 0.
All right, here comes Emma Russell.
Hill is clear.
Watch this jumper. It's a very powerful jump here on the way from Emma Russell, our golden bib wearer, representing the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. In motion on the hill. Oh boy.
Oh, she sent it.
Hang on.
Jump her down.
Unlucky.
Jump her down.
She's going to jump right back up.
Hey, thumbs up. Thank you, Emma. You sent that jump. Sent it.
4-2.
Well, so let's just point this out. That's a 42-meter jump. And you mentioned the back-to-back jumps of over 40 are going to be needed, and that may or may not be the case at this point, but we got to land them too. And that jump's so big, maybe caught Emma just a little bit off guard. Or we got that one ski, I can't tell. One ski just ended up landing a little weird.
It looks like she caught an edge. Obviously, these skis don't have edges, but that is what happened.
And then maybe the second part of that was recognizing, getting close to the wall, and kind of making another little correction. Beautiful, huge jump for Emma Russell. Next up, Oscar Dalzell.
D1. Nice jump down the hill for Oscar. He's going to like that one. Beautiful telemark landing and style coming through the blue line.
Oscar takes a direct line on that flight. 38.5 meters to start things off. That's how we started things off in the ladies, too, with the 38.5 meter jump from Eva Monado.
Flight 2.5, landing 1.5.
Charlie Gunn should be next, bib number 57.
0, distance 38.5.
Here comes Charlie Gunn, bib number 57. He'll be followed by the Flying Hawaiian, Ethan Maines, Niko Boudry, Ridge Barnes, and then Nathan Rind.
Ooh, that's a nice long jump there. Charlie Gunn.
Really coming into his own here towards the end of the season for Charlie.
40.5.
Wow, 40.5 big meters. You like to see those 40s in the first jump of the night. That means things are happening. 40.5 meters for Charlie Gunn.
Next up, it'll be the Flying Hawaiian, Ethan Maines.
57, Charlie Gunn, flight 3.
Ethan Maines to be followed by Niko Boudry, Rich Barnes, and Nathan Wren. Jackson Chute, Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tyrone, and Austin Johnson after that. Here we go. Bib number 59, Ethan Maines. Wow, Ethan Maines putting it way down the hill as well.
4-2.
So I thought there'd be a little bit more fatigue in the legs than I'm seeing so far tonight, and I was totally wrong. That's a 42 meter jump for Ethan Maines, otherwise known as way down the hill.
Bib 59, Ethan Maines, flight 2.5, landing 1.5.
Next up will be Niko Boudry.
42 meters, hill is clear.
Bib 60, Niko Boudry on bar.
Niko Boudry on bar, in motion, through the curve. Wow, they're jumping far tonight. Nice telemark landing. Make sure we give these jumpers some love as they come down. Jumpers, don't forget your jump replayed on the big screen behind the announcers booth. After your jump, about 45-second delay, so time to shuffle on over there. 41 meters for Niko Boudry.
60, Niko Boudry, flight 2.5, landing 1, outrun 0, distance 41 meters, hill is clear.
Ridge Barnes next up, bib number 61.
Ridge Barnes on bar.
He'll be followed by Nathan Wren and Jackson Chute. Here comes Ridge. What a great jumping display tonight.
4-0.
40 meters. So here we go, right down the line. 40 and a half, 42, 41, 40. Nathan Wren next up to show what he can do. Fresh off his debut at Junior Nationals in Salisbury, Connecticut. Thanks, Carl Denny. If you're within earshot, I appreciate the message. We'll get that license process tonight. 41 meters for Nathan Rind on that jump. 41 meters.
Testing, can you hear me?
That was not Nathan, that was Ridge Barnes, 41.
Apologize for that. Ridge Barnes at 41. I apologize. 41 for Ridge Barnes.
I don't think they can hear you, Dan.
Dan died.
We may have a.
Hey, Dan, I don't know if that came through. I didn't hear you on my radio.
We may have a dead radio on
Let's try this again. Bib 61, Ridge Barnes, Flight 2, landing 1, outrun 0, distance 41 meters, hill is clear.
So sorry about that. 41 meters for Rich Barnes. Now, Nathan Wren, bib number 62. Gets the okay from Coach Garrett Fisk. Well, that was certainly a statement jump, I think, for Nathan Wren. Let's hear how this one comes across the radio.
4-3.
That's the long jump of the night so far on this hill, ladies and gentlemen. 43 meters for Nathan Wren. This is looking like this is heading towards a 45-plus night on the HS 45.
Flight 2, landing 2, outrun 0, distance 43
Just the way we want to see it. Jackson Chute next up, bib number 63. Here comes Jackson. Wow, they're all going way down the hill tonight. Beautiful telemark landings way down there at the bottom of the hill.
43.5.
43.5 meters on a super stylish jump there for Jackson Chute. Great to see his control and technique coming around over the last couple of years. That'll bring Sawyer Graves next up.
Flight 2.5, landing 1.5, outrun 0, distance 43.5.
Texting back and forth with the Graves family from Salisbury. Sawyer was really on fire in the individual and elimination and team jumps, really just putting out one good jump after the other, and super happy and fired up and surprised. He kept telling me, I got more. So here we are, Wednesday night, the final Wednesday night comp of his career, through the curve, into the air, beautiful V position, and that's a long jump, ladies and gentlemen.
That was way down the hill for Soy Sauce.
4-5.
And just like you said, Mr. Miller, 45 meters for Sawyer Graves.
Next up, bib number 65, the student, Arthur Tyrone. Arthur also having a great junior national championships.
Bib 64, Sawyer Graves, flight 2, landing 1, outrun 0, distance 45 meters, hill is clear.
So Arthur Tyrone on the bar, bib number 65, looking to put it way down deep.
Here comes the student.
For the last time, for the penultimate jump by Wednesday night jumps for the student. Here he comes through the curve.
Arthur Tyrone. Way down the hill for Arthur.
I don't think he liked the landings, what he's saying, but I think the distance is going to be right where he wanted it to be.
4-4.
44 meters for Arthur Tyrone. He really pushed that one and got the distance out of it, 44 meters. This always happens on the last Wednesday jump of the year. The athletes, as they look to close out their career on this jump on this night, pushing it all the way down to the bottom of the hill. But what a tightly packed group, and here comes Austin Johnson.
The gold bib wearer, Austin Johnson. Again, the difference maker in the ski jumping team competition at Junior Nationals. Austin Johnson.
And he answers right down there to the bottom of the hill.
4-5.
Well, I don't know, Joey. I don't think they don't need us here. They don't need us here. Austin Johnson, 45 meters for Austin Johnson. 45. So let's just recap
Austin Johnson,
the top five, the top few. We've got Sawyer and Austin at 45 meters. 44 meters for Arthur Tyrone. 43 and a half for Jackson Chute. And then right behind, 43 meters for Nathan Wren. Right behind, 42 meters for Ethan Maines. 41 meters each for Niko Boudry and Rich Barnes. 38.5 meters for Oscar Dalzell. Take a breath. Here comes the second
40.5 for Charlie Gunn.
Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah. All right, we're going to see Eva Monado here pretty soon as the skiers make their way back up to the top of the HS 45.
Eva, a seasoned pro, isn't going to do anything other than stick to the process. I think when she looks back on that, she's going to wish that first jump was up into the 40s as well, but she's not going to push it. They can't do that. They just stick with the flow, stick with what their coaches taught them, stick with the routine and the feelings, and let the rest kind of take care of itself. Eva Monado, your U16 2022 Junior National Nordic Combined Champion on the bar right now.
Eva Monado. Whole family visited from the Philadelphia and Pennsylvania area, as they say.
All right, Eva's on the bar, waiting for permission from her coach, Garrett Fisk.
38.5 meters on the first jump.
Here she comes through the curve. In the air for Eva.
So
Nice looking
smooth,
jump.
just silky smooth for Eva Monado. That was her last ever competitive jump
40.5.
on the HS45
On a Wednesday night.
for Wednesday nights.
Congratulations, Eva. 40.5 meters to wrap things out.
52,
Well
Eva Monado.
done.
Flight 2, landing 1, outrun 0, distance 40.5 meters, hills clear.
38.5 on the first, 40.5 on the second, and here she comes, Ella Wilson.
40 meters on the first, through the curve.
Here comes Pinky. Way down the hill, looking good.
A little tricky with the landing, but with that distance,
42.
it gets tricky, and boy, is that distance there.
40 meters on the first and 42 meters on the second jump.
Yowzas.
She continues to throw it down that hill just like she did back east. What a season. And congratulations concluding your career Wednesday night jump
And here
series.
comes the last of the Tres Amigas. Here comes Emma Russell. Let's make a bunch of noise for Emma with a monster 42-meter first jump. A little bit of trickiness on the landing.
53, Ella
But
Wilson.
this is a jumper, and you're going to hear a
Landing
lot
2,
of noise from in the
outrun
future.
0.5.
You already have,
Distance
right?
42 meters, hill is clear.
Definitely in the top 3 for best style on the cross-country event of the Nordic Combined Circuit. Great style for this one. Here she comes. Emma Russell for the last time on a Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a bunch of noise.
She took a little bit of the foot off the pedal, that one, to make sure she lands, but it's still going to be pushing that 40 meter mark.
38.5.
38.5 meters, 42 on the first, 38.5 on the second, and congratulations to you, Emma Russell. That was your last competitive jump on the HS45 for the Wednesday night jump series. Nordic Excavating, Hitchens Brothers,
I know we're being,
thanks you.
I know we're being a little bit shy with the cheering and the applause right now as it gets a little bit later, but let's make sure we give these athletes a ton of noise, especially when they make it to that podium a little bit later for the last time on a Wednesday night. Beautiful jump there for Oscar Delzell.
40.5.
Attaboy, Odie. Odie won. I got that almost backwards there. 40.5 meters on his second jump. 38.5 on the first. 40.5 on the second.
40.5, outrun 0, distance 40.5 meters, hill is clear.
Charlie Gunn, next up.
Big 57, Charlie Gunn on mark.
I feel like I should be a little bit cautious about saying this. I kind of like this song. It's got a good sound to it. All right, here we go. Charlie Gunn on the hill.
Make some noise!
Wednesday night jumps. The estate of Melvin Hitchens. Supported by Nordic Excavating. Here comes Charlie Gunn. The future is bright, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful jump for Charlie Gunn.
I think he's going to have 2 jumps in the 40s tonight, Mr. Miller.
41.5.
Wow. 40.5 on the first and 41.5 meters on the second for Charlie Gunn.
57,
So we've seen 2 45-meter jumps in the first round. We're going to see more, I think, in the second.
I hope so. The Flying Hawaiians next. Bib number 59, Ethan Maines.
Here we go. Here comes Ethan. Oh, that's a great jump for Ethan. Nice telemark landing. He says, okay, next time. His next time will come on Friday night on these hills for the Small Hills competitions at the Western Regional Championships. That's another 42-meter jump for Ethan Maines. 42 on the first and second.
Outrun 0, distance 42 meters, hill is clear.
Niko Boudry. Next up, 41 meters on his first, so let's look for him to go deep here as well. I think these jumpers having fun getting into the 40s here. That's 3 jumpers in a row in the second round into the 40s. Let's see if we can have a clean sheet. Niko Boudry, there he goes. Beautiful V position. He says, not quite.
41.
But the distance is there, just like the first jump. I know he wanted to go further, but 41 on the first and second jumps for Niko Boudry. 41 meters.
little bit of disappointment expressed by him as he came across the fall line. I think he just wanted to go a little further, but it was a really solid jump for Niko.
0.5, distance 41 meters, hill is clear.
Next up, Ridge Barnes. Bib number 61. Ridge Barnes with 41 on the first. Way out there over the skis. He says, I like that. Double fist pumps close to the chest.
4-1.
Another 41-meter jump. 41 on the first and the second. That'll be interesting with Niko and Ridge both jumping 41 on the first and second jumps. Style will matter. Always does. Nathan Rind next up on the HS45.
61, Ridge Barnes, flight 2, landing 2.
The athletes loving watching these replays of themselves
41 meters, hill is clear.
on the screen behind the announcer shack. Nathan Rind on bar, 43 meters on that first jump. Here he comes. Through the curve, in the air, Nathan Rind. Right back down there, rock solid telemark landing.
4-3.
Boy, the last four jumpers hitting their first round number on the dot. Nathan Rind with another 43-meter jump. 43 on the first and second. Way to go, Nathan.
Bib 62, Nathan Rind, 2.5, flight 1.5, landing 0,
Jackson
outrun.
Shoot next up.
Distance 43 meters, hill is clear.
Bib 63, Jackson Shoot.
Now we get into the distances that are flirting with that podium. Distance only, 43.5 meters for Jackson Shoot on the first. And way back down there on the second.
One.
41 meters on that second jump. I thought maybe just a little bit off of the first one, but nicely done there.
63,
Thanks, buddy.
Jackson Shoot, flight 2.5, landing 1.5.
That'll bring us to
outrun 0,
Sawyer
distance
Graves.
41 meters.
45 meters tied for the long jump on distance in the first round. Sawyer Graves, soy sauce. Here he is in action on the hill. Down the hill, Sawyer with a monster jump.
45.5.
45 on the first, 45.5 on the second. Nicely done, Sawyer. Brings up Arthur Tyrone, bib number 65. 44 meters on his first jump. Now's not the time to push it. You might think, oh, it's just 1.5 meters or it's 1 meter. If they just jump a little bit harder.
Sawyer Graves.
I don't think that's it. I think they need to stay in the groove.
2.0, landing 3.0.
Do what they know how to do. Trust the process.
0, distance 45.5 meters, hill is clear.
The physics is there.
65.
Bib number 65, Arthur Tyrone. 44 on the first. In motion, in flight. Oh, that's a big jump for Arthur Tyrone. The crowd likes it.
4-5.
45 meters for Arthur Tyrone. Boy, the podium, it's going to be crowded. We got to go put a couple more steps out there, Joey.
Sure would be nice.
All right, here's the man with the last say. Austin Johnson.
Bib 65, Arthur Tyrone, flight 2.5, landing 2.0. Outrun 0, distance 45.
So, the last jump of the 2022 Hitchens Brothers Nordic Excavating Wednesday Night Jump Series belongs to Austin Johnson. 45 on his first. Here he comes.
Picture of consistency
beautiful
way
jump.
down the hill for Austin.
Hope that light turning off didn't distract him out of the peripheral there.
4-5.
And he hits it on the nose again. 45 meters is what the hill's given tonight. 45.5 squeaked out by Sawyer Graves, but 45 on that jump for Austin Johnson. The podium, complicated.
To get the light.
Complicated.
It looks like Todd got it. Never mind.
I think we can see who the top three are, but no way can we predict how they'll finish.
2.5, landing 1.5,
Podium,
outrun
very
0,
soon.
Distance 45 meters, and we are finished.
Thanks to Kevin Sankey. Appreciate you always, Kevin. If you can help out on Friday night or Saturday, I know Kevin would accept your help. As with the rest of us on the Small Hills competitions, for Western Regional.
Great job, everybody.
Thanks to everybody for helping out and pitching in tonight. Thanks also to our bronze annual support partners, BAP and Big Agnes, Cloud9 Integrated Systems, Melinda H. Sherman, Moe's Original Barbecue, and Steamboat Specialty.
Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great night. Congratulations to all the competitors.
We'll be bringing you the award ceremony.
That we will. So you don't have to go home.
You should stay here.
But you're gonna stay here for just a little bit longer, and then you can no longer stay here.
Hey, before we stop rambling on, I've never participated, and I've never been a part of an HS45 comp.
With
we're
in
a round, every single jumper exceeding 40 meters in distance.
In a round. Yeah,
every single jumper,
absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen, exceeding 40 meters in distance in that first round. But for just a timing issue for Oscar on the first jump, it would have been the entire comp over 40 meters.
I agree.
And I've never seen it before. It's just a testament to how far these kids have come.
What a great night. Stay tuned for the awards, ladies and gentlemen.
So I was just told because